Can you hear me?
All right. Welcome, guys. How are you today? Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Sharon Review. We have Nanya here, Nanya sis here. We have Charmaine and Terrian. Welcome, chat. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So Charmaine have something to say. So we'll just start off with last night's skit. Charmaine have a few words to say. Go ahead, Charmaine.
Okay, chat. I know some of you, there is a thing in the background.
Anybody have their phone on or volume up, turn it down or turn it off, please. I turn off mine.
I know some of you are not going to agree with me, and you might, rightly so. But my whole thing is looking at the skits last night with Anthony and Shayla. I went back after everything, all the chats, everything, and I went back and I watched the one that Angelina interrupted. And everybody was saying that they were getting drunk and they were going to cross the line. But just looking at Anthony and Shayla, looking at their body language, it did not give me that. It did not give me that. That vibe was not there. They were talking about a time when they were in Jamaica. And there was one thing that Anthony said that kind of struck something in me. He said there was that one moment when he did not even think about Atlanta or anything in Atlanta. That one moment. And I remember I had gone through that one moment some time ago. I was young and I had this guy, and I thought we were so much in love. And we share a lot of those one moments. And I went through a period in my life when I came to this country. And I went to a funeral and I saw him. And it was a period of my life that things were not the way they are now. I'm not going to go through all of that. I'm just saying they were not the way they are now. And when I saw the guy, he was taking me home after the funeral, and we were talking about then. I was maybe about 20-year old because I just left school. I was in training at a hotel and all that. And we were talking, and I just got in that frame of mind that there was this longing. It is like a longing for me to get back to that time when there was no responsibility, there was no husband, there was no kid, there was no financial obligation, just that longing for that moment when there was, I feel free, that moment of peace and that moment of freedom. Yes. And I think that was what Anthony was feeling last night when he said to Shayla, I can think of that one moment when I did not even want to think about what was in Atlanta or anything. And I think that's what they were doing. They were reminiscing, and he was just thinking of that one moment when he was in Jamaica, when he feel peaceful, when he feel free, and nothing on this earth was bothering him. And I said to myself, after I watched it the second time, I said, this just bring me back to that time when I had that one moment reflection, when I felt it was like a longing. And I did not want to get back with that guy because I'm over him. I'm happy with my husband, but it was just a longing for that moment of peace, tranquility, freedom of everything that is going on, all the mess that was going on around me. So that's all I want to say. I don't think they would cross the line. I did not see it last night that they were going to cross the line, but I just think that he was just in that one moment of, and I call it one moment of longing for something that is missing.
That quiet.
All right. Nanya, you have anything to add to that?
No, I know what she's saying, and I didn't see it either.
I heard what I felt the same thing she did, and I did not see any intimacy on the horizon. None. And I did put that in O'Neill's chat because it wasn't there. Just because it's surfaced and you think that something's going to happen because there was a past doesn't mean there's something that's going to happen. Shaman, I have experienced that. It's a peaceful point in time. So, people, when we look at things on the surface, like when we look at these skits, the reason that I wanted to be a content reviewer was because things are not as they appear. And that was one of the moments last night. And I told in O'Neill's chat, I don't see that they were going to do anything across the line. It wasn't there. It was just a moment in time. And it happens. That's it. I can't hear anything.
I can't hear you, Sharon.
Hi guys, welcoming everybody. I hope you guys are commenting in the chat. Welcome to all the moderators. Caroline, you missed your moderator meeting. The link was in on the page for you to click. But after this, we will have whoever didn't come at 4 o'clock or 1:30, 1 o'clock PST. Afterward, you guys can stay back and we'll just go over expectation with you guys. All right, so whoever is in the chat, please click the like button as you enter the chat. That would really be appreciated. You guys have gotten us here and we appreciate you. And who hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. Antoinette, I'm not going to have you up here today. I didn't send you our link. We have somebody that I needed to be on here today. We have visitors. Sorry, Antoinette, not today. All right. Hi, Christopher. How are you? You missed your meeting also. So after our live, you can stay back and we will just go over what we expect. I think you know already what to do. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. So with me, right? I know that it could go either way, right? And I have to be the devil advocate. I do understand what Nania and I'm just piggyback on Nania and Charmaine comment. They're absolutely correct, but there has to be a but inside there. I know O'Neill said don't use but.
You always use
To
but.
me, if Angelina never come, I don't think what you call it, Shayla would have done anything because she's all about her Iman. But they were very tipsy. And when a person is tipsy, no matter if you're thinking not to do the things, things are jumping and things like that, things does happen. You understand? Gwen, you also missed the meeting, so you can stay back after the chat. We just want to go over a few things with you guys. And things do happen because they were so. I know the writers tease us. They really did tease us because I went back and I looked at it. Even when I was doing the video, they were so close to each other. They even let one of her boobs looking like it was dropping out of her PJ top. You know what I mean? But she was comfortably in her home and she just relaxing, watching her man on the screen and whatever. But little Antle had every intention of trying her, but him snap out of it as soon as the mother come. He told Amber the day before, I'm not waiting on any loving. And that little weasel went over there to get some love. Shayla.
I have something to say about that.
Do you agree with me?
I have something to say about that.
He did not say that, Sharon. He said he's not going to be waiting forever. He did not say he's not
I could swear he said loving because for me,
on waiting on her forever for loving. And
exactly.
We have to be fair.
Wait there. Hold up. I'm speaking. Wait, champion. Don't trouble when I'm in my mode because my thoughts will go. I'm not gonna go word for word. I just paraphrased it. He's not gonna be waiting forever for her loving, but he says loving. That means he was going to go do whatever because Shayla is easy, right, chat? What do you think? I need your comment.
I have a comment, and I don't see that Shayla was easy last night. Shayla was
I'm
relaxed.
not
Shayla
talking
was
about Shayla. I was talking about Anthony
Yeah.
intention, not
well.
Shayla.
I don't have a
Shayla's all
comment
Well,
then.
about.
well,
Fine.
you cannot. Okay, you cannot say that was his intention because now you're assuming, and you know what assumption gets us
Yes, it's a
nowhere.
comfort to a fool.
No, assumption gets us
It's a
nowhere.
fool. It's a
I
comfort to a
I
fool.
saw two people. Yes, they have intimate moments and they were
Oh no,
reminiscing.
we're only talking about Anthony. Don't forget, okay?
Exactly. But I'm
Don't get
saying
shut down if
I
you talk
see
about something else.
Anthony
Sorry, Daniel. Sorry.
Anthony is vulnerable right now. And yes, he's a
I want
red-blooded
Jordan.
man.
Hi, Nancy.
And you have to
Hi,
understand,
Sharon.
Amber is
Nancy.
saying she wants a
Everybody.
divorce. Anthony need to just sign the paper and get on with his life. If he's
Mm.
not going to sign the paper and want to stay, then he has to blame himself for not getting any loving. He cannot blame Amber for that because Amber said sign the paper and let's get on with it. So when he's
Exactly.
telling Amber that he's not going to wait for loving or however he
Mm.
wants to put it, that's on him. That's not on Amber. Because Amber tell him we are done. Sign the paper, let's get on with it. So if he wants to
Mm.
wait and then he think he can just go out and cheat, that's on him. That's not on Amber. So I don't want anybody to come and say, oh, Amber is this. And Amber said, we are done. Sign the paper. Let's get on with our life. You'll be happier. I'll be happier. So whatever he's trying to do, it's on him. He cannot blame her. If he wants to wait and not sign the paper, he can't blame her that he's not going to wait forever. If you're not waiting forever, sign the paper. That is all he needs to do. If he know he can't wait forever, sign the paper.
All right. Nanya, go ahead. We can't
So,
talk about Anthony now. No, Shayla. We can't
so,
talk about Shayla now.
so can I say something?
Hold
When,
on. When Nanya
oh,
finish.
okay, go, Nanya.
No, I was just gonna say, I didn't get that from Shayla. Shayla was into Iman. Shayla was not into Anthony that way.
Exactly.
Sometimes even Shayla, because she's obsessed with someone else, maybe she didn't see Anthony as desirable, just good memory. And that's what I picked up from Shayla.
Yeah,
Whether
me
her
too.
boobs are out or not, Shayla's being Shayla. Now,
Mm.
Anthony, I do think, would have taken advantage of the situation if Shayla had offered or made a move. If you notice, Shayla's leg never touched his.
Mm-mm.
If it had, it would have been a different story. But I saw Shayla in her own space, not in Anthony's space. She was in tune with Iman.
True.
That's what I saw.
Thank you. Yes.
And,
Yeah, we
and
know. I saw that. We were. I wasn't basing my thing on Shayla, you know. My thing is on Anthony.
He'll
Because
do anybody.
Anthony, to me, with Anthony, right?
Anybody.
Anthony didn't want to go home. Pierre said to him, go apply medicine to your wife. You
she
can
not
fix
there.
her right, right? What did Anthony did? Anthony went to Shayla to apply the medicine at Shayla's, not
Yeah.
with his
He
wife.
wasn't applying no medicine. He was just reminiscing.
Me no business. So in
That's
my
not
heart,
applying medicine.
that little uncle
I,
have
I,
every intention of going there with
I
Shayla, but
have,
Shayla
I,
not in, Shayla do not care about Anthony in that way. She does
I,
see Shayla.
I have one
One thing I
comment
can say
before
about
Terrian.
Shayla.
I have one comment before Terrian comes on.
Okay.
So you want to tell me that Anthony sitting there with Shayla, watching Shayla talk about Iman this and Iman that, they're watching Iman on the podcast, and you still want to have something romantic with this lady that does not want to have anything with him? Be fair. Be
I'm
fair.
being
You go
fair.
somewhere
I'm
with a
being
man
fair.
and the man is talking constantly about his woman. Do you think I would want to climb into bed with him even if I was not married? No,
No.
because I realize that he doesn't want to have anything to do with me because
Right.
he's there harping and harping and
Exactly.
harping on this woman that is not even in the room. That is sending me a clear message.
That I don't
You
want you.
are for later. You
Mm-hmm.
are for later.
You're
You're
not
not
for
for
now.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You're not for now. You're for later. So I don't know why you think Anthony would muster up all the whatever to go.
That is why your boyfriend Anthony Sherman decided to Oh, can I have a drink with you? When
No,
they know he
but
just
but
drink.
the
He
drink was
take drink. So he
before.
can make, but if him do make a pass at drink, he can make the excuse and
No,
say, oh,
no, no,
he can say, oh,
no,
I was
No,
drunk. Let somebody,
sorry.
no.
let
But the
Anthony
drink
go
was
away. I don't trust him.
but
As
the
far as
drink
I
did.
can
That is
sure.
the thing, you see. And I was on another
Mm,
moderator, and I was on another content creator, and I said to him, if Anthony take his heart out and give it to somebody you need a heart. All everybody who don't like Anthony would say, oh, he just want to show that he's a victim. That is all. They would not say, oh my God, he did such a nice thing. He gave somebody his heart that need a heart. All they would be saying, oh, he just want to show that he's a victim. Because I have to, I don't like Anthony off because of the things he has been doing. But
mm.
when I have to be fair to him, I have to be unbiased. I, as a guest on your platform, I
You're a
can't be
regular guest.
saying, yes, I can't be saying Anthony's this or Shayla is that or Amber's this.
No.
But look at it and let's catch a reverse.
Yeah.
The night when
Mm.
Amber was at the girls' night out,
Mm-hmm.
she was drunk
Mm-hmm.
and she was going on and on about Wayne, and she
Yes.
was in a more romantic
Yes, she
vibe
was.
than
Yes.
what
We have to call a
Anthony
spade
was
a
in.
spade.
She was in a more romantic vibe because I was even praying and said, please don't let Wayne carry her home. Please don't let, because I was
Very
so
intense.
terrified that she might cross the line with Wayne. And
Mm.
everybody now is bashing Anthony. Everybody was saying, oh, Amber was just drunk. She was only saying
I
those
don't
things
even think
because she
Amber
was
was that
drunk.
drunk.
Exactly. And nobody was saying what they're saying about Anthony was going to cross the line and he was playing whatever with liquor so he could get to
All right.
sleep with her and all
Charmaine.
that. We have to be fair.
Yeah, we have to be fair. You're right. You're correct. And you know what I have to give? When Shayla does something nice, I will call it out. Shayla was very nice with Amber. She come between Amber and Wayne because she was reading the room like
Of
us. And
course.
she, you know what I mean? And we have to give her call a spade a spade. So whenever she does something what out of the ordinary, I will call it out. Shayla did an awesome job that night for Amber. She really wants that friendship with Amber. You know? So now, Terry, on your turn, sir.
No, last night when I looked it over, because at first it when you saw it first, it did look suspicious. At first,
Mm-hmm. It did.
I thought it would happen at
Mm-hmm.
first. However, when I went back and checked it out and I started to look at it, I was saying to myself, probably Anthony was saying to himself that these feelings that he was expressing, he never had those moments with Amber.
Yes.
He never had those moments with Amber.
I like that, Terry.
He never did. When I checked it out back again, how he was expressing with Jamaica, because he never took Amber on a trip. When he
No,
was
he
in
never did.
Jamaica, how he felt in Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
when he came back and all of these stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe Anthony now is thinking about, listen, I need to go back to my wife. And these feelings that I felt before, I
Mm-hmm.
need to incorporate them into my marriage. And I
Yes,
believe that
I
if he
like that,
does that,
Terry.
and I believe if he does that, Amber will come back. The process might be slow, but
Yes.
I think it will happen. Do
Yes.
I want it to happen?
Mm,
But however,
I
but
agree with you,
however,
Terry.
last night made me think different of him last night, right?
Yes.
Because everything he does with Shayla brought, even though it was on the
Innocent.
side and what
Mm-hmm.
he did was out of character, but it brought him some form of joy.
It put
Yes, it
something in
did.
that
I
brain
saw
of
that
Right.
his.
too.
It brought
Yeah.
him some, because going up to Jamaica brought him
Mm-hmm.
joy. Even though Shayla had this whole thing that I was gonna get engaged and blah 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 blah, the
He doesn't
whole
know about that.
scenery, that whole scenery had brought him joy.
Joy. Yes, it did.
Right? And remember when Amber came in the kitchen and she was leaving for Spain? Did you see his face then?
Yes.
His face was not pleasant
No,
then.
it wasn't.
It wasn't. So I believe last night, um, believe last night made a change for Anthony a little bit. That I think that is a little bit of the medicine it might carry to Amber.
I hope so.
Hopefully, I texted you yesterday, Charmaine, and I said after Resurrection Sunday, I thought something would have resurrected Anthony,
Yes, yes.
and this is
I
it.
saw it.
I think this
Okay.
is it. I think there's going to be a change. It's going to be
Mm-hmm.
slow, but I believe it's going to be slow and steady.
That is nice
He
to
Sharon,
might have a
hear.
little hiccup in it, but I believe it's going to be slow and steady.
Let me
look,
say something. Terrian,
Mm-hmm.
I love this comment very much. Thank you for that.
look,
And I have to look back into my eyes, remember the video very well.
Mm-hmm.
And he was happy. When he said he didn't, he loved his son's voice, but he liked the sound of the water in Jamaica.
Right. Right.
I,
He
you know
had
what I
no
mean?
tears.
So they,
He had no
so,
trouble.
so,
I'm sorry.
so Shayla and Anthony have a special bond there. They even joke about when she come out of the room in her maid
red
outfit. They were
uniform,
laughing.
red
But
outfit.
what I'm saying, in that closed space, we're gonna be honest now. In closed spaces, and you're reminiscing and you're drinking, you don't mean to let anything happen, and it can happen. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
Shayla, mine is already on her Iman. But he was very reminiscing and whatever. So I hope he really take that medicine and take it to Amber
I think
eventually.
he will because Shayla kept reiterating to him, Iman, Iman, Iman,
Yes,
Iman.
Exactly.
So he knows that, okay, I have no place here.
I hope so.
And
I
there was
believe he does. I
And there
believe he
was a
does.
part there as well that you guys did not look at his face when he asked Shayla what made you fall for
Yes,
Iman. And the
Right.
stuff that she was saying, how he felt like a hug and how he make her feel.
Yes, girl.
Right.
And
yeah,
I
I
think he
remember that.
was
Yes,
you could look at
there
his
was a lot
face
of
and
nuggets.
see
Yeah,
he was in a reflected mode.
Right.
He was in a
Mm-hmm.
reflected mode when you look at his face like he's saying, maybe I want to feel that. Remember, I tell
yes,
him that if Amber
Right.
would just look at him
Right.
like he used to look at him before the Shayla and all of that,
yes,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe when he heard her saying all of that, maybe that's where his mind went.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Because I think he was in a he was in a mood of longing. All he was
yes.
yes.
in
It
was a
wasn't.
mood of
Yes,
Yeah.
longing.
definitely,
I don't know what he
definitely.
was longing for, but I know he was in a mood of longing.
And
Yes,
I do believe he loves his wife, but
yeah, he
however,
does.
to 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 connect the dots, he's a little bit slow with that. To
Mm-hmm.
connect the dots with Amber. But I believe he does love Amber, but he has to take a step back for himself actually. Himself,
Mm,
not with anybody giving him any advice. He has to take a step back and reflect on the things that
definitely.
has happened and what could have and reflect on himself, and then he can make the step forward. But I believe Shayla shut it, any intentions
I
he
have a
had
comment.
last night, Shayla shut it
Yes.
down.
Can I take some comments? Okay,
Can
go
I
ahead,
make
Nanya.
a comment?
Eh?
Can I make a comment?
Yes, you can.
Based on what Terry Ann just said?
Mm-hmm.
That falls in line with when he asked Amber to teach him honesty.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mhm.
harped on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how do you teach somebody honesty? It's just what they did last night. Anthony seems like he needs to experience something in
Yeah.
order for it to wake up the emotion.
Mhm.
Mm.
Just like I know the expression and the meaning of that person is a hug.
Yes.
You know what that means if you've lived life. You know
Okay.
that that's something you want. You feel enclosed, you feel safe, you
Feel
feel
at
it's
ease.
a hug and it's at peace. And
Mhm.
that, I was glad Shayla said that. And those are the types of nuggets, basically, that
Yes.
Anthony needs. He needs the seeds
Mhm.
planted in his.
Mm-hmm.
because he has never had it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, Nanya and Terry and Charmaine. That really makes sense. But sometimes we have to also be devil's advocate on here. We all can't agree on the same thing, but I do get that.
No,
Right.
it's,
And but
we
this
are like
no,
that.
she's right. You guys are right because when we reel it, I can remember what we watch, and I can go back in my mind's eye and look at it. And there was a lot of nugget drops inside there, but they know that we are going to assume because a lot of
First thing.
people is
Yes.
thinking, oh, I was thinking that he went there solely, although I think he
Mhm.
had ulterior motive. But
He
Shayla
did.
shut that down.
Right.
He
She shut
asked
it
to
all
me,
the way
I
down.
think Anthony has ulterior motive, but Shayla shut it down because he said, why do you like Iman? And she
Hmm.
explained on it, and she just let him know, says when he went back to his wife, she was broken, but the baby, because of Kai, and she met Iman, that helped her to get over the hurt that he caused her. All right, so let me take some of the chat here, comments in chat, or anybody wants to read can go ahead. If you want to read, start off with the reading, Nanya or Charmaine. You guys go
No,
ahead,
someone else can read. That's fine.
and someone else can read.
Yeah.
Nanya, no.
Okay, I am going to start at the very bottom where Tina Young says Anthony is intimidated by Amber. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony doesn't know how to handle a woman like Amber. We also know that. Amber doesn't want a slow connecting that Anthony. I don't know what that means. Whatever that
It's
means.
it's it's gonna connect, but it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. Be patient with him. We just be patient. He gonna get it. He definitely gonna get it.
Rhonda
Yeah,
Phillips said that to me, his face was very disappointed that Angelina had disturbed his moment with Shayla. I feel it was plotting to reconnect with Shayla. I didn't see that. Maybe I have to watch it again, but I did not see that.
I think it was shock or embarrassment.
Yeah,
yeah. I
I think
think
it was embarrassing
embarrassment.
because he was drinking. I
Yeah,
Was
think
it was
drinking,
was
yeah.
embarrassment.
I think he was embarrassed that he was there drinking and
Kicking it.
yes, thinking
Mm,
it. So I think that was what was showing on his face.
yeah,
We must realize that Anthony spent more time with Shayla than Amber.
yes,
I am a proponent of marriage, and we know things about Anthony that Amber doesn't. But I don't want them as a married couple. Said, I'm going to wait and see the next skit with Anthony and Amber if he chooses to be on demon time or sentimental.
Again, the trust it's going to be slow.
trust
It's
the
baby
process.
steps. With Anthony, it doesn't get it like that. His things is very very slow, so he's going to be doing baby steps. He's going to get it good today, mess up tomorrow, good today, mess up tomorrow. And
Mm,
we gonna want to put that paddle on the butt because he's gonna say
mm,
something, he's gonna do something. But again, after a while, we know that after a baby make couple of steps and be confident in the steps that they
yeah,
make, now you can hold their hands. You can't do nothing for them because now they feel that they're independent. And right now Anthony is at that stage to make those little baby steps. He's gonna fall, he's gonna come up, he's gonna say, he's gonna do. But again, he's gonna get it. It's gonna click. Something is gonna happen and it's gonna click. And he's gonna realize that, okay, well, something has to change.
yeah,
Just be
for sure.
patient. I'm me myself is being patient with him because I want to take him from the back of the bus to the front. But I'm
Yes,
just
You need a bigger bus. You need a bigger bus.
me. I think I'm the one with the most need the most patient with him, but I'm gonna be patient with him. I'm definitely gonna be patient with him.
You'll need a bigger bus, Tina. Okay, Rhonda Phillips says, oh God, his earth thing went away.
it's plugged in, but it's not charging.
Mm.
Okay, let me see if I can find back her comment. It says Anthony was not thinking about. Oh, I can't even find it. Wait, let me see if I
They're
can.
going so fast.
Yes. Said, oh, Rhonda Phillips said Anthony wasn't thinking about Amber and his marriage ending. So Christopher Beckford said, so why can't he have the moment with his wife? I'll answer that one. Because
Okay.
Anthony and Amber did not really spend any moments like what he spent with Shayla. They were married 3 months. They were
Mm-hmm.
married in October and he started their affair in January with Shayla. And when they went on this honeymoon, there were other people. There were Rolanda, Wayne, Erica, Shayla, and some other people on this honeymoon. So there was nothing where they were saying anything romantic and they could bond. I remember they went to the lake house and there was a couple sitting out front and they were talking to the couple and asking the couple what the man was saying that they were married for how many years and all that. So maybe if we start reflecting on those one-off moments, because there were not a lot. There were not a
Mm-hmm.
lot of moments that he actually had with Amber until he found out about Wayne. And we have to be honest again. They married 3 months. They did not have a lot of moments in that time. And then in January, the end of January, found out about Wayne.
Was that
So
the end of
all he
January?
can think about right now, most of the time, he thinks about Wayne. He's not thinking
Mm-hmm.
about anything
Mm,
else because, and by the time he start moving with Shayla, Shayla used to boost his ego because every time he would think about Wayne and you'd be in that mood, there comes Shayla to lift him out of that mood to tell him something that he wants to hear. And we have to remember all of those times. Shayla bought him suits. Remember, you are Mr. Dalton. All of those things that Shayla was doing, she's a bad person because she should never have slept with her friend, best friend, husband, or anybody at all, husband, even if it was not her best friend, anybody at all, husband. But you have to also remember that Shayla was Anthony ego booster. And she was doing a very fine job doing that. Whenever time he comes, she would keep constantly remind him about Amber and Wayne to put him in that mood. You remember? She used to always talk about Amber and Wayne. And then as soon as Anthony get into that mood, she lift his spirit right out of that mood with something. So
Mm-hmm.
she was the one who was, the fireman who set the fire, and then he comes back and put the fire out and everybody start to praise him that he's an hero because guess me what? He put the fire out, but nobody's thinking that he was the one who actually set the fire. That's what Shayla was doing. She was setting all these fires in terms of planting everything where in Anthony's head. And then she would come back and lift him right out of that to boost his ego. So Anthony became dependent on Shayla for just that
Mm-hmm.
until one at a time he did not even want to go home.
Yeah.
Every time he's with
Yeah.
her, he said he does not want to go home. He does not want to do this because he got caught up in this moment where this girl was building him, pouring into him, and all of that. So if you have to think about it, Shayla was spent more time with Anthony building and
Yes.
in his ego than his wife did.
Mm-hmm. Because the wife couldn't do it at the time. His wife was also broken, and if she was
Exactly.
broken, she can't do nothing to for Anthony because she's broken, right? And with Anthony, people say, even before I usually say they should have never gotten married because of how the marriage started.
Yeah.
But how many people get married under life
Exactly.
pretense?
Half of the world.
a, a majority, I'm not, please, social media, don't come for me. I'm just saying
Half
that
of the
some
world.
people
Trust me.
don't tell everything. They don't tell
No.
the truth of everything. You might know the majority because remember now, there are two people that coming together to know each other. and you have people get together, even on the foundation, there are some secrets some marriage still hold until now.
It's true.
Some marriage still hold until now. And back in Jamaica, them would say a marriage you'd have to go through 7 years of troubles.
Yes.
Right?
Before it
7 years of
itself.
trouble. And Amber just read what, 3 years or 2 years?
Two and
Yeah.
a half years.
Almost
Two and
going
a
to be
half
three
years.
years.
Already
Yeah.
3
However,
years
it's
yet.
a
So she have
but we
5 more
just say
years to go.
she have couple more years to go.
Yeah.
Four and a half
However,
years. 4.5 years to go.
but the concept. I remember I watched a skit where Anthony met him and Amber was in the jacuzzi at one point. He
Mm.
was in that happy place and Amber was in that happy place. I want him to go back to the place where before he got the news of Wayne sleeping with him, with
Yeah.
Amber. Go back to that place when you and Amber usually do things and bring it back to the forefront and see who that woman was before you say I do, before you hear the news. Because the other day when he said to her, am I that bad of him and we can't even have a conversation in the house? Remember that when he was outside begging?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The same thing for Amber. Is Amber that bad of a woman that she can't get a second chance even in her marriage? Because we know Amber love Anthony.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fight in the back, she loves her husband
Yeah,
regardless.
she does.
She does. And I just hope that we'll see. We'll see. If Anthony turn, I'll take it. I'll take the marriage if he turns from the whole
Okay.
behavior.
Okay, I have something to say. We all agree on here that and I always says this, Amber and Anthony never get to bond because 3 months
No.
into the marriage, Shayla came in and disrupt the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But Anthony spent more time cheating with Shayla. He gets to know her, and Shayla gets to know him. And as Charmaine says, Shayla have she know where all the skeleton are buried because they do the pillow talk. Because you know that Shayla throw back that on Ernestine about her cheating on
And
Jay.
Jay. Mm-hmm.
So there is, and then Anthony taught Shayla about money situation also. Oh, you're not supposed to do this or not do that. He doesn't do that with Amber. He didn't get a chance to be more present in the marriage. Yes, they are married, but they weren't. He was not present with his wife because of Shayla and the freakiness that she provided for him.
Yeah.
Because she asked Anthony, no, she asked Amber one day in her bed, says, Amber, oh, do you understand, man? And Amber say you just have to what's the exact word? Because Charmaine know the exact word.
No, she asked Amber, she was talking about Arby and maybe getting
Mhm,
married and all that. And Amber said you have to build their ego because
mhm.
men are like that. They like their ego stroked. And that's exactly what she started to do with Anthony. But then you have to remember again that when Anthony found out about Amber, because guys, I remember I had a camera in Jamaica, a brand new Camry. I got it from Japan. We get our cars from Japan. It have about
Mm-hmm.
4,000 miles on it when I got it. It was not brand new, but it has 4,000 miles. And we were traveling and we got into an accident. And I never look at that car like that again. I never enjoyed that car again because there was the accident just, although it was fixed, but in my mind I know something my car was wrecked. They fixed it, they put on a new bumper, they straightened this area, but every time I see the car, what am I looking at? The accident. And the car
Mm,
was never the same again. And that was what Amber represents. Because as soon as Amber was brand new and shiny. And
yes.
then he got this news that his wife did that up until they were about to get
Married.
married. She's
Yeah.
no longer brand new and shiny. So every time he looks at her, he's going to be thinking, and Shayla was there to remind him about it every single day.
Yeah, she threw
Every
it in his
single day.
face.
So every time he looks at her, he's not looking at that brand new shiny object anymore. He's looking at all the flaws. Now he's seeing all the flaws. She's no longer flawless. There are flaws, and he's noticing all the flaws because he has no a reason to notice the flaws. And we have to be
Okay.
honest.
Okay, Nana, you have anything to say?
No, I agree with Shaman.
Yeah, I agree with her also. Shaman, with Anthony and Amber situation, a lot of people think they're gonna break them apart, but I doubt they will. Amber loves him because I will not forget that day in the kitchen when she said she wanted that divorce and oh, she touches on and she says, I do love you. So I know she loves him. I know he loves her. The way he's going at it is totally wrong. So I hope he, with this reminiscing last night with Shayla, he can take that medicine and apply it in his own marriage. It's gonna be a long, slow ride because he's extremely so slow to it.
Self-reflection he needs to do. Some
Yeah.
self.
Okay, let me take some read some comment here. To me, his face was very disappointed that Angelina had disturbed his moment with Shayla. I felt it was plotting to reconnect with Shayla. Thank you, Rhonda. And Christopher says, Amber, too much of a powerhouse for Anthony. And Carolyn says, Amber doesn't want a slow connecting that with Anthony. And welcome, everyone. Welcome. We enjoy that you're here with us. And Tina says, Anthony is intimidated by Amber. I could never trust Anthony ever again. If I were Amber, this marriage run off the rail. And they both need so much counseling to even get to know themselves, let alone be able to forget. And that's from Donna. Thank you, Donna, for that. And guys, One Journey is telling you guys to please hit the like button. And Nanya is also in the chat with the moderators to read comments if they're hiding. You see what she said in the chat. Please listen to the new person who has never been a moderator. Just read what Nanya is saying in chat, okay? And here is Anthony. So used to his ego being boosted, he don't know. Yes, Nanya.
Miss Miss B is here.
Miss P is here? Okay. Tell her to click on the link that I sent her.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And Donna said, after all that Amber has been through as a woman, I would never wait for Aunt to get it. Some might stay, or others just wouldn't. I would never trust him again and would have to ask God to forgive me. You know
So
what,
you
God?
so,
This is from Donna. Donna,
no.
there some marriages is so worse than Anthony, and God has turned that marriage around. You know what I mean? But with time and counseling, and if they can reach a place of understanding, that would really be great.
But Donna said two things there.
Yes.
She said she wouldn't wait for Anthony. I
Yeah.
guess she wouldn't stay with Anthony.
No, she wouldn't.
And she couldn't trust him again.
Yeah.
But she'd have to ask God for forgiveness. So how you going to ask some God for forgiveness and you can't forgive
Trust
somebody
him.
else?
Exactly. No, she have to
It
ask
don't
God to
work.
forgive me. Yeah.
If you're going to ask him for forgiveness, you have to forgive because he said you first have to forgive the other person. If you're going to ask him for forgiveness, so
Miss let me see. Where in the chat is she, Nanya?
She is at, I guess it would be 5:19 your time.
Okay, hold on. I'll just put the link in the chat. And this link is for only for Miss B.
There is a thing people talk about trust. And that once the trust
Miss
is
B,
broken,
I put the link in the chat. You can click on it and come up.
people said once the trust is broken, you cannot get it back. That's not true.
that's not true.
Trust can be
Exactly.
regained. Trust can be regained.
Yes, it can.
Love can also be recaptured.
Yes.
So when people are saying, "Oh, once the trust
Miss
is gone,
B,
it's
just
not
click on
gone."
the link. I
It's
just put it in chat.
it's
Just click
it,
on that link.
it's not totally gone. You can
Yeah.
always rebuild trust. And things sometimes things happen. You suffer a traumatic experience, and you might think you'll never get over it.
Hi, Miss B.
But
Welcome to the
after
chat.
a while, you start to, as the years go by, you start to think about it less. It's like a death. Then, say a death. You'll get for that first months, for those first months, that if that person is close to you, you think about them every day of you get up, you think about them. You go into bed, you're thinking about them. And then you realize after a while, you're saying to yourself, oh, but I didn't think about her today. And then another 2 weeks, you said, oh, but I didn't think about her for the past 2 weeks. And then you start having memories that you don't have to be crying again about. Because
Excuse me one
before,
moment, Charmaine. Miss B, the link is in the chat. Did you see the link?
I thought she came in.
I already answered her. She's
Oh.
logging into Chrome.
Okay, okay.
And then the
Thank
pain
you, Nanya.
get less. You can think about the person without thinking about anything bad. You start remembering pleasant memories. That is what a marriage and love is. It might
Mm.
be broken, but it can be rebuilt. And after a while, if Anthony and Amber really want to stay together, they can rebuild and they will forget. Their pain will get less and less over the years, and they can have a beautiful marriage, especially if they have kids. Because you know something, the love of those kids
Mm-hmm.
will cause that pain to get less and less. The more you pour into that kid, your pain will just start to diminish. After a while,
Mm.
you don't even feel that pain anymore. You're saying, what pain? Because your kids now take away all of that. The love you start pouring into your kids. So maybe they need to have
Okay,
kids.
hold
Maybe they
on.
need to
Welcome,
rebuild
Miss
that.
B's.
Hey,
Hi,
Miss
guys.
B.
Miss B Reviews is here with us. Welcome, beautiful. How are
Hey,
you?
Miss B. I
Hi,
love
Miss
you.
B. Hi, darling.
Yes. Welcome, darling. Welcome to our community. We're glad to have you here with us. So we are just talking about Anthony and Amber marriage. If they love each other, they don't love each other. And we're talking about that coach situation with Shayla last night, Miss B. So we'd like your take on that. We're putting you in the hot seat.
Okay, 1 second, because I'm getting feedback.
Is your phone on, Miss B? Maybe it's. Let me turn mine on silent.
I think it is. It's like it's getting a lot of feedback.
You turn your phone off.
You're watching it on your TV, Miss B? Because my phone is the volume is off and it's on silent.
Man, too.
Oh,
Mm.
no. Oh, you know something? Okay, now I'm on. Do you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yes.
we
we
can
can
hear
We
hear
you.
can
you.
hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm setting this myself.
Nanya looks very happy. Miss B is there.
I love Miss B.
Me
Yeah, I
too.
know you do, darling.
I like
Okay,
to put
Miss B.
comments in that shocker.
All right. So, Miss B, what do you think? Do you think Anthony and Amber marriage will be saved? Do you think he will? On the panel here, we're thinking that Anthony was just reminiscing, missing the that he was on vacation with Shayla, but he wanted to do that with his wife, but he has never done that with her, and she refused to go on the trip. Then when he brought the box of location for her to go to, and she refused. We'd like your take on it.
Your mic. Turn your mic on. Your mic.
Oh, maybe you're muted, but not on here. We're not hearing you. Earlier. Okay, let me read some comment in the meantime, Miss B
Yep,
scan.
I
Oh,
Your mic.
okay, go ahead. Miss B, we're hearing you now.
You hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
we could hear you now.
Okay, because I was getting a lot of. See,
We're hearing you though.
I keep getting I'm getting a delay. Maybe I need to go out and come back in.
Okay, I'll kick you
Yeah,
out
'cause
and then you can come back in. All right. So I will read Annette thing here. Annette says the Dalton have a chance with renewal of love and peace. They both need to forgive each other, and I totally agree with you. Yes, it has Tina. Hold on, what Goddess is saying. Okay, everybody is welcoming Miss B. And let's see here. Dolly says Anthony needs emotional and spiritual counseling therapy. Most
Bingo.
definitely. I think him also need a sexual therapy also. Do we know just how long Amber and Anthony were dating before they got married? I think 6 months, right, Charmaine?
They were dating for months before they got
Months.
engaged.
Months before them
Before
get
they got
engaged.
engaged.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I can't trust a person ever again that betrayed me. And Charmaine, that's when people don't value themselves. And Dolly says trust can only be regained if both marriage partners are willing to rebuild trust.
And that's
Right.
And
another.
that is
That's it.
so true.
That is the whole truth.
Oh, yes, I believe that. But them have to both want it. And Janet says they need a lot of marriage counseling, but Anthony need let the people talk about how he hurt his wife so she can heal. It was all about what she did wrong with Wayne. Yes, and he has never gotten over that because that no matter what, that is a hard pill to swallow, me not lie. Hi, Miss B.
Hello. Y'all hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
we
Yes.
could
we're
hear
hearing you
you. Excellent.
Sound good.
Okay, good.
Wonderful.
I had too many screens open.
Okay.
So it was picking up everything. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Welcome, my dear. I'm so
Hey,
happy to have you here with us today.
thank you. I'm glad you invited me.
Oh, yes. Nanya talks so highly of you. Trust me, Miss B. She talk about you.
I
I saw
love
you
Miss
before and
B.
I never subscribed. I won't lie. I never subscribed before. But today I have to subscribe, so I did.
I
Oh,
Because
subscribe.
I can't have you on my platform and I'm telling people to subscribe to me and I didn't subscribe. So I have to be call a spade a spade.
I
But
subscribed a long time ago because I
Me
like
too.
I
listening to
thought
this.
I did. Honestly,
Hear
I
I
me?
did
thought
too.
I did.
Long
I
time
didn't.
ago.
Not all the time I will agree with what Miss B is saying because
right.
sometimes, and I'll put it in the comment, I will say, Miss B, not today. I'm not agreeing
Miss
with you.
Miss B think I'm crazy half the time.
I
She'll
still
go,
always like to listen to her because she has most of the
I
time her
love Miss B.
perspective is different from everybody else. And that
Yes.
is why
Right.
I like to listen
I
to
like
her.
it though. Yeah.
Because when
Yeah.
somebody is saying this, and when you listen to her, she gave you a totally different perspective, and you have
Exactly.
to
Yes.
say,
And
I
it
never
Yes,
makes
it
thought
does.
about
It
sense.
it that
does.
way. I never thought about it that way. And
Mhm.
then I like her grandson. I think it's her grandson. They're always somebody's always in the
He's
background.
always in the background or something.
Talking. So she
Yeah, my
always
grandson is
yeah,
always
Yeah.
she
he
is
gotta be there.
mine. My mom would say she is when a new preacher come to church and preach, and she would come home and say, "Oh my God, this man was mind provoking."
Yes.
That is what Miss B represent. That mind provoking that you have to actually think and say, I never thought about that. I
I
wonder
didn't think
if
about that. Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
So
okay.
I signed up
Miss
when
B.
you had less than 100 people, Miss B.
I
Oh, you
signed up.
did? I
Yeah,
didn't
I
even really
did. I
hear.
did too. When I signed up, you
Yeah.
didn't have 100 people yet. When I
Yeah.
subscribed.
So
Yeah,
did I.
well,
Just
I
like
think,
Dante. When I signed up with Dante, he did not have 700 people. He had 600 and something people last May.
mhm.
And he was saying by June he want to have at least 700. And by June he was over 1,000. And I'm like, oh my God, until now I look,
Don't
not,
drop it so hard.
not even a year. He has grown so much. I used to,
Mm.
yeah, so yeah. Miss B, I
And
love
Miss
you.
B, I,
Trust me, I
I
love
want
you.
to
I
tell her
love
thank
you.
you. Thank you for sharing my channel out, Miss
Oh,
B.
that's fine. That's
I
okay.
appreciate it.
And I'll share yours out next, Sharon, because I mean, we all have the same audience. So
Yes.
we all have the same audience, and we
Oh, for
all have
sure. Thank you, Miss
Hmm.
B.
different perspectives on what goes on. I listen to you like ladies a lot.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
actually
listen
do
to Miss
listen.
B too. Listen to
Some
Miss.
days
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
don't know if
I
we
don't
want to
agree
and
with
know what
all
you
that,
think.
and I'll leave. But I
Yeah.
click on the live almost every day.
Oh,
Okay.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Because I
you.
tell you, Miss B, before I even know of you, is Nanya told me about you, and I went on your page and I look at it and I said, "Oh, that's so nice." But then we get busy. I am also Rico DIY, so I am busy building. You know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
I'm here trying to build this platform more faster. You know what I mean? See what we can do here. And so I didn't get to, but all the time Nanya talk to me, she says, Miss B, Miss B, Miss B. Everything, every 5 seconds is Miss B coming out of her mouth, you know? So Miss B would
Yeah,
like
see, I
your
seen
take on the
Nanya
Anthony
on
and the Amber situation.
Anthony and Amber. They're
A mess.
a mess. Yeah. At first, I was, all gung ho. Anthony, Amber, they, a good couple. They would be a
Mm,
good couple. But
there's a
after
lot.
she didn't leave Wayne alone, it was like, what do you expect after that? When she just
Mm.
kept messing with Wayne, and she had so many chances to stop, and she wouldn't.
Yeah.
And
So
Shayla
it's like,
told her to stop.
mm-hmm. She should have just stopped early on, but she decided not to. And I mean, after that, the marriage just it wasn't going to work because you entered into it under false pretenses.
Mm.
So it was never going to work. And now it's like, yeah, they just dragging this out.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
tired. I need the divorce. I need the divorce.
I
Okay.
want
I
to
need
comment
the
on Miss B,
divorce.
if I
Okay,
can.
so you're not into them trying to rebuild the marriage?
Oh no.
You just want them to go their
I
separate
need them to
way.
go their separate ways. One thing is because, from what I've learned over the years, the way men think, he's never going to fully forgive her.
Nope.
So you can try to keep putting that square peg in that round hole. It's not going
Not
in.
gonna
It's
fit.
not going to work.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, so and he will never do it. So it's like, why are you
Narcissism.
gonna keep trying? And
Miss
he
B.
knows his ego is so bruised and so hurt by her and Wayne. He'll never do it. And I don't think
Mm.
he really likes Wayne either. That
He hates
Mm-mm.
Wayne.
he
He
doesn't like
hates
He
Wayne
Wayne.
at
No,
doesn't
he
all.
like him.
doesn't.
He doesn't like him.
But can I make a comment?
Mm-hmm.
I have mentioned I didn't like Anthony when he first came
Mm.
because I saw a fake person.
I'll be right back.
Don't step to me and be perfect. Be
Oh
yourself.
yeah.
I have never liked Anthony. I have never believed in Anthony. As nice as he was to Amber and the whole, come on, we know better. At when you get to be big girl age,
Mm-hmm.
you should be able to spot the imposter.
Yeah.
And I actually thought Anthony was an imposter at the time.
Mm. That's interesting. I wasn't sure when he first. I went back and looked at some of those
I
old
did too.
skits where
Mhm.
he first was introduced to Ro, and them, and then he was introduced to Wayne, and I'm like, they just brought him in as this, like, you
Yeah, they
know.
just welcomed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
because he was pretending to have all this money. And that
Mm-hmm.
For
was
the
what,
money and the
yes,
business, and
and
he was
all
able
those,
to
And his
do
yes,
real
suits.
estate deals. Yeah,
yes.
he was in suits.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
And now,
and he came in and he was talking about $45 million and $30 million, and he has
Mm-hmm.
$30 million to invest, and he has his suit on, and it was like he was
Mhm.
driving a, it wasn't a Bentley or one of
The
them, or he had a
Bentley.
driver, and everybody was just like they see a brand new baby or a brand new shiny toy,
And
and
I'm
everybody
looking at
wants to
him
play with
thinking,
it. Everybody
this guy's
wants
a
to play with
scammer.
this shiny new toy. And I was like,
I didn't like him.
something is wrong with this man, because no, as
Yeah,
Tanya
see?
said,
Something's
nobody
wrong
is
with
that
him.
perfect.
Right.
That's
I
what I'm
see
saying.
Magnolia NC said basically that Wayne and Blake saw through his facade, and that Blake saw it
Immediately.
immediately.
Immediately they
Yeah,
saw through it. And
Blake
Exactly.
saw
Blake
it
did not
immediately.
bite her tongue.
Rolanda did not see it because she was googling over
She
this
was goo goo
man.
gaga in it. She
Yeah,
was
she
in
was
love.
so attractive and all of that. So she could not see it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that was what he sold Amber. That
Yeah.
was what he sold Amber as well, because he came in
Mm-hmm.
as this successful businessman. And I think that was the reason why when he got broke, when he went broke, he was
Mm-hmm.
afraid to even tell Amber,
I
because
agree.
that's
Yeah.
not what he sold her when he came in. He sold her
You know something?
as a successful
I'm
business.
sorry. About him being broke. What I I'm thinking logically. So he only, from what I understand, he only invested $2 million with
Right.
Jay, right? How was $2 million gonna break you?
That I said her.
Exactly.
Listen, remember, you guys don't remember, there is a
Yes,
skit where he told
yes,
Wayne he had
yes,
$30 million to invest, because
yes,
he
Right.
came in as an investor. When he came in, he was an investor, and he
Yeah,
told him
but I
he
think he
had
said
$30 million to invest.
that
And
he had 30, he had other people
Other people's
with
money.
money to invest.
then
But I
when they
was like, how did $2 million
Break
break
him.
broke him,
you?
Yeah.
yes, I said the same thing. And then when they were ready for the money, he could only come up with $3 million. And Wayne says, oh, $30 million turned into three.
Yes. Right.
And
Yeah.
Exactly.
that was when Wayne started
See?
to look at him side
That's when
eye.
yes.
I
Because Wayne
didn't
is
I
like him.
thinking,
remember that.
how did 30
Yeah.
million turn into 3
All right,
million?
guys. Let me
So
just take some of the comments here, and then we can jump back into our discussion, our debate. So Sabrina says Shayla had to show that she was the only one that loved him. Anthony wanted a woman to pour into him like Shayla and Amber. And Carolyn says, without trust, you have nothing. Infidelity is hard to forgive. And when you do forgive, it's hard to forget. Forgiveness doesn't mean to stay in a situation. Sometimes forgiveness is goodbye. And you're right on that too. And and Annette says, if baby Dalton had survived, the marriage could be in a different direction. And I think so too.
True.
And Tina says, I can't do that once trust gone, it's over. And a lot of people are like you too, Tina. And Goddess says that is true. And everybody is so happy that you're here, Miss B. And Chance says, good afternoon, Miss B and ladies. Welcome, welcome,
Welcome,
Chance.
Chance.
And then Carolyn says, the biggest problem is Anthony, Wayne's relationship. Those two men believe money is the solution to everything. But even though Anthony says it's a business, he hasn't forgiven Wayne or Amber. And that is true,
Mm.
Carol.
No, yeah.
But you know what's up? I think there gonna be a chance eventually down the road that they will get over it. But they won't forget. Anthony has not forgiven Amber, but wants her to forgive for his action with Shayla. That's exactly what I've been saying all this time, Marian. He always, what I find with Iman Shayla, they haven't taken accountability for what they did. And they want her to just pretend like it didn't happen, just accept it.
Yeah.
But every 5 seconds, if Anthony can meet a new partner or a new person, he will tell them that his wife slept with Wayne, his business partner. But he never one day said, I slept with my wife's best friend while we were newlywed. He never
Right.
said that. So let me take some more. I'm taking 10 more comments, guys. And Nania says she thought a lot of Wayne and Anthony no longer the case. And
Amber, she
Magnolia,
no longer thinks they're God. She used to idolize them,
yeah,
and she no longer does. And she said that.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dolly says, I agree, Carolyn, that both of them think spending money is the solution to everything. 3 men on the skit, I think. When Anthony and Iman think it's okay to treat people like possession with their money. And
Oh yeah.
Marian says, before he took that last bus trip, he told her he wished they could start all over again. Which bus trip? I don't remember that.
LA bus.
LA.
Okay. With Amber? Is that with Amber or with Shayla?
I think they were both in LA with him. Remember?
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
that
why
was
I want to
about
know
that.
who he
Yeah.
said that to. And
Sharon.
then Magnolia says, Anthony don't trust Amber with the truth of his finances. Why engage? Nothing changed. And everybody is welcome. You Miss B. And
Thank you.
Antoinette says, good afternoon. Do you remember when Anthony was over Shayla house saying that it was better when it was in Jamaica than in the States?
Yeah, he said that yesterday.
Yes,
Yesterday,
he
he
did
just
say
said that
that.
yesterday.
They
Yeah,
were
he
Yeah.
did say
reminiscing
that
He said
yesterday.
yesterday.
that yesterday. He
Mm-hmm.
said there was a moment in Jamaica where, when he think about it, nothing in the state mattered.
Yeah.
But he said,
Okay, let me continue with the comments. I don't want the chat to feel excluded. We'll take a few more comments and then we'll jump back into the chat. Goddess says, I love Miss B's voice. Calming voice. Yeah, she does have a
Mhm.
calming voice. Yes, Miss B
Calms
is
me down.
funny. And Antoinette, as Goddess is welcoming everybody. Anthony praised Amber as a great mother when they had David. He was proud of their little family. Yes, they were. And jealous and Shayla decided to let Anthony knows that David is not his family, is his seed, is the heir to the throne. Welcome, Miss B. You're joined as well. The panel of ladies, oh, that is well. I see the whole community love you, Miss B. And
Mm-hmm.
One Journey says, okay, guys, One Journey is helping the community here. Please remember to click the like button. Please listen to your moderators, guys. So YouTube can push the content out because we need to grow. Nani and I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. And we are depending on you. So please remember, click the like button, click the subscribe button who have not subscribed, okay? All right.
We
And
appreciate
then
it.
Dolly says, and Miss B also. Miss B is there. If you haven't subscribed to Miss B, please also go over there and subscribe. Thank you, guys. I joined Miss B after I saw her the first time on O'Neill's Tea. Oh, thank you, Dolly. That's so nice. And then One Journey says 34. Come on, guys. Come on, hit the like button. And Tina says, I love watching you guys. Thank you, Tina. And then Marian West says, Anthony was happy when they had David. He was proud of Amber and her maternal instinct. Yes, and that is true. I wish they had kept David. I wish he didn't lose David. And with Marian, you're making me get sad again because I was trying not to cry because that scene when they took David breaks my heart.
Bricks, yeah.
And when she asked when they Anthony came back, he should have just kept get David. And then Carolyn Brown says, Marian, I don't think Anthony was happy when they had David. Amber was getting on him about helping. He was very tentative, but then she gets so, what I mean, because he wanted time to go spend with Shayla. That's why, darling. And then Tina says, that's why I said that they should have never gotten married. Thank you, Tina. And Dolly says, I subscribe to Miss B channel after I start. Okay, okay, thank you too, Dolly. Did I just read that or reread
Yeah,
that or should repost
I
that?
think you did.
You did.
Okay, so let me come down. It's that double standard. Men can cheat and go outside and relationship, but a woman is to be remain faithful. And Sabrina, you're absolutely right. Men must do it, but women they don't want to do that. They feel bad. They will say, "Oh, you let somebody else does that," and it's not like a crime. And they're putting their thing wherever they want to put it and bring it home. Come give you. Yes, yes, yes. I do take that comment too. And Magnolia says, Wayne and Blake saw through the facade, and that is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Blake,
After Sharon, when you finish, after Sharmi, I want to ask a question.
yes. I saw a snake when he first came. Tina said, okay, Tina. And Carolyn says, I thought Anthony was cold when he met Ro. And Christopher says, but Nanya, isn't he still imposter because he's still pretending? Okay, so that question is for Nanya. Please answer
I
that,
already
Nanya.
answered her, but I think she didn't see it.
Okay,
I just answered her again. Yes,
okay,
Christopher. Yes, I think he's still a pretender. He's
okay.
empty, and he doesn't know who he is for one. So you know how both him and Shayla will do the the personality control, and they give you what you want based on who you are, because
Mm,
there's nothing there. There's no truth. He doesn't even
mm,
know what honesty is.
yes,
Who asked their wife to teach them honesty.
yes.
Anthony is lacking in social skills.
Mm,
He's lacking in development. He
mm-hmm,
knows how to make money. He's the guy that you would not date in high school, like
mm,
Amber told him. And some guys just turn out to be Anthony's, and he's just empty.
yeah.
He likes sex and he likes money.
Okay, let me read this one here, Charmin, and then you can jump in and then Terrian. So Janet says he entered online as well because he was in love with Ro. And Dolly says, right, Miss B, Anthony ego is bruised because of Amber being with Wayne, not to mention he's in competition with Wayne. Okay, go ahead, Charmaine.
Okay, so I just want to bring you guys attention to something.
Mm,
When Anthony was getting with Shayla, she was living with Arby.
mm-hmm,
He knows she was living with Arby.
mm-hmm.
And Shayla was with Mike. That is something Anthony knew as well. He only wanted
Yes,
to get Mike away from Shayla because I think it was Mike start claiming his baby. Because
yes.
Mike start telling people that his baby and he's going to name the
Mm-hmm.
baby. And I think that's what prompted Anthony to want to get Shayla away from Mike. I don't think Anthony was ever hurt by anything that Shayla did. With all the
Mm-mm.
men that Shayla had, it
No,
never bothered him.
no.
The only reason why it's bothering him about Amber is because the way he had held her in high esteem and
Mm-hmm.
the way he had cared about her. And as I
Tell us,
earlier, Miss B, I don't know if you were listening, and I was saying I got a car from Japan, 4,000 miles, brand new, practically brand
okay.
new. I care for that car. I take it to the car wash like every week. That car was always clean and shiny. And the moment it met into an accident, I did not care about it anymore because now I look at it and every time I see it, I can remember the accident. They straightened everything on there, the new bumper, new this, but it was still never the same car that I got from Japan. And that's how Anthony was looking at Amber. She was brand new and shiny. Yes, see, she was with Wayne before. But the moment he said, I love you, he took her as his wife. He took her as something brand new and shiny. And to learn that up to the morning when he said, I do, when he pledges love, his eternal love to her, she was sleeping with Wayne. That would crush anybody. So he cannot look at Amber that way again as a brand new shiny object. He was always going to see her as somebody being used by Wayne. I don't know if they will ever get over it. Maybe they will with counseling and finding God and finding peace. He comes to terms with that or whatever. But every time Wayne name is called, he's triggered. Every time Wayne name is called somewhere, it doesn't matter if it's Amber called Wayne or whatever, he's triggered, and it's because of the way
Absolutely.
he saw Amber.
Can I make a comment on that to follow up, Shaman?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Um, I think what people are forgetting is that uh, everybody's talking about what Anthony wants and not what Amber wants. And right now, even though she loves him, doesn't mean she has to stay married to him.
Exactly.
So if she decides that she's going to force his hand, there are limits in divorce courts and in different courts in our country that they enforce the limits now. Where, what, 50 years ago, maybe, there were no such things because women were definitely second class citizens. So now, and this just comes from work experience, courts will try to negotiate. They will send you to mediation. They will pretty much force you to come up with some kind of settlement. Now, hopefully, Amber still has the documents in her laptop that Brittany had to give them a forensics path. And then the other is that Amber knows Anthony hid his assets, right? So I'm sure that Amber told her attorney these things. And that attorney, even though that's who Jay and Ernestine had and they weren't millionaires, that attorney to me looks like a shark. And she did say, I know how to handle him. And I think that means she's used to going after millionaires who hide their money. So we want to make it all about Anthony, but is it really all about Anthony? Is it about what Amber wants as well? DC Reviews is in the house, Sharon.
Miss Bees?
DC Review. Dante.
Okay. He
Deontay.
wants to come
Oh,
up?
Dantes!
Deontay's here.
We need
Okay, let's
him.
bring up Dante.
Dante, we need
Okay,
you.
hold
We
on.
need you. We need you.
Okay, we bring up. We need a male perspective.
Can I say something, Sharon?
Sure.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Um, I
Hold
was
on.
just
Let me
thinking.
just tell
I
Dante.
did. I sent it, babe. You're gonna
Okay.
send the link. I didn't send the link. I
I
told them you're
send the
going
link
to.
in the chat.
Yeah.
I
Dante, if you'd
think
like to come up, you can. You're welcome to join the ladies. Because I need a male's
Nice
perspective
water.
on here also. Okay, go ahead, Terrian.
I'm wondering. You remember when Anthony and Dalen had that conversation about that kiss with Amber? Remember that conversation that he had, and he was face to face with Dalen? I'm wondering, are they gonna give us a face to face with Wayne with that
Hmm.
conversation about the night before the wedding?
Huh.
That'd be very interesting
Million
to
dollar
see
question.
that conversation between Wayne and Anthony talking about
Yeah.
the night before the wedding. That would be a very interesting conversation to see, because I think that would also help Anthony with the healing process, because after speaking with Dalen, I realized that the relationship with him and Dalen is not 100%, but it made a progress, right? So I think, I think if he has that one-to-one with Wayne as a man to man, and asks Wayne about it, about the night before, I think it will give Anthony a little more ease, because he confronts the situation that has the bigger barrier
Yeah.
for him. And I'm just hoping that they will make that comfort. Don't ship it, because it came forth with Anthony and Dalen. Amber and Shayla did her part. So Wayne and Anthony need to come to this part
Yeah.
about the sleeping at the night. And I would love to see that conversation and the change it will make to Anthony if he wants
Exactly.
the marriage.
Can I piggyback on that?
I'm sorry.
No, no, no. You didn't do anything
Okay.
wrong. No, no,
Uh-huh.
no. I was just talking
Oh.
to Sharon. Um.
Oh, who else you said
Oh, he
was in the
wanted to
chat?
show love. My.
Oh, he can come up and say hi to us for a bit. I want
No, he
a
said
little. He
he's
don't have
on
to
his way
stay
to pick up
long.
his daughters.
He's taking them somewhere. He said.
Ah,
So for the Wayne Anthony, the first thing, well, maybe even second, Terry Ann, Anthony needs to accept the fact that he hates Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
He does not like Wayne.
Is it that he hates him, or
I
is
think he
he
hates him
hates
out of
that the
jealousy.
situation happened?
No, 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 no.
it was
When they
before the
were,
situation.
it was before.
Okay.
So there's always been a competition
Okay.
between Wayne and Anthony.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think that that competition is actually a dislike. The one thing that they do is make money together.
Okay.
But do they really like each other?
No.
And Anthony likes money. Wayne is the power base in the world, in
Mm-hmm.
the worldly world.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony likes the worldly world, unlike Amber is more spiritual, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So Anthony will have to come to grips with whether he can forgive Wayne
Mm-hmm.
as well, or somehow deal with the fact that Wayne was the man with his woman.
Right.
Because until he does that, he's going to sit there and pretend like he just did the other day. Pretend he watched the special.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't watch any special.
No, he did
He
not.
found
No.
it in himself to tell Wayne, "Oh, you were wonderful. You were this." He didn't even watch it. So when he is honest with himself about Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
that will truly help. And
Yeah.
maybe
Right.
a conversation,
Yeah.
like
And
you said, would help.
yeah, I would
Okay.
love I would love to see it though. I would really love,
Yeah,
because he has to come to terms with this
he
situation,
does.
and it's a big monkey on his back if he doesn't
Hmm.
come to
Exactly.
terms with it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so let me say something now. Remember, I always says, I think I said it in one of our live, that Anthony needs to go to counseling, and then when he is at a place where he can forgive Wayne, I think he should invite Wayne to the counseling with him. So they can,
Mm.
just like, oh, the other is Turpy was there with Amber about Wayne. We never hear the Turpy ever ask Anthony about Shayla. The Turpy never, that woman never, that little quack they we call her, she never one day says, how did the relationship started,
No.
Anthony? Where did this relationship start, Anthony? You know what I mean? Why did you did nothing? It's all about Wayne, Amber and Wayne. Till we just want to throw our phone. So he needs to be honest with himself. This is
Mhm.
why Amber told him in front of Wayne, because she
Yes.
wants him to understand what he's doing.
Yes.
Every 5 seconds, he can't even think straight when it comes down to Wayne. So I agree with
Mm-mm.
our panel. He can't. He see red every time Wayne he brought up. He just don't see red.
Loses it.
So that is why she said to him in front and embarrassed him in front of Wayne. She wouldn't have done it if he didn't say she was a bad wife. But because he said it, she flirted with Wayne in front of him to upset him and
Hmm.
call him out and let him know that says, you did not watch that special. I
Yes.
watched it.
Exactly.
And
Right.
and she wants him to deal with Wayne because he
Yes.
can't. And that is why when she was inside, when she was watching the special, she knew that would upset him. But she did it anyway for him to understand, because what Anthony could have done that morning, regardless, she said she wanted a divorce, she gonna watch the special. He could have just gone in there and sat down beside her and watch it together with her.
Hmm.
And then she would see an improvement in him, but he chose to let him ego,
It's
to
festering.
inflate his ego and then
Yes.
snap at her.
It's
And then
festering.
he
It's
just lashed out because
yeah.
he don't know to angle his emotion. Remember yesterday in your live, Nanya, I said what Anthony needs to do with their relationship. He needs to take emotion out of it for
Yes.
him to get through to Amber. If
Like
his
he does
emotion is
business.
in there, he's not gonna be able to apply the medicine that Pierre told him to apply to Amber. Don't
Right.
you agree with
No,
that?
yeah,
Remember when
I
Ben
remember.
says,
That was a good
yes,
statement.
you remember when Ben says, "Oh, do you deal with working with Wayne?" And he says, "This is business. You know, you have to take your emotion out of it."
Yes.
I always remember that because I wrote it down. If I didn't write it down, I would remember that. You know what I
You
mean?
know what else I love? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay. So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So
I'm sorry.
what I want to see is for him to decide if he's gonna do therapy. He will bring the therapy there. Amber don't have to be included right now. He needs to find himself and he need a therapy. He need to express his childhood trauma, the deadbeat stuff that Shayla is calling him. He need to put everything out in the open with the therapy. When he's at a safe place, he can bring his wife into that session. But right now, no. I need him to focus on himself because he
Mhm.
won't be able to apply the medicine until Anthony knows who he is. And right now, Anthony don't know him head from him foot. You understand
I
what I'm
I just
saying?
want to make a really quick
Yes.
comment. This is for the chat, and just I don't know if all of you know that Wayne went to therapy after Amber got married.
Yes.
Except then he tried to
Okay.
hit on the therapist, and that was over. But
Yes, I remember that
the other
scene.
thing, the other thing, I love the fact that Amber told both Anthony and Wayne they are. Did she tell Wayne they're not God,
She told
or did
Anthony.
she just tell Anthony?
She told
Yeah, she
But
Anthony.
the
told
fact
Anthony.
that she recognizes that now, where she used to hold them in high esteem, especially Wayne, she no longer does. And she said, "You guys are not God." Oh, you're in the kitchen, right, Shaman?
Yeah.
You're no longer God. But that helped Amber to bring them down to the level of manlyhood where they are. They're no gods. So I like that when she told him that. And he had this funny look on his face. Like, what is she talking about?
Okay, guys. When you finish, let me know, Nani. I'm gonna
I'm
play
done.
the video that happened today.
Okay.
Right. So, a panel, are we in agreement? You have anything to say,
No.
Sharon or
No.
Terry or Miss B?
No.
I'm
The only thing
good.
I have to, the only thing I have to add, and then Miss B can add something. Remember what he told Ben when he said about his money, and he said if Amber could just look at him the way she used to look at him before the Shayla. And then the morning when he came into the room where Amber was watching the Wayne thing, what did he say to Amber? What did he say to Amber? He said, "We are
Um,
having problems with our
Yes.
marriage, and you're here watching Wayne with such admiration in your eyes."
Yes.
He needs
Yes.
That's
the
all he
admiration.
wanted. He wanted Amber to look at him
Mm-hmm.
with that kind
Well,
of I mean, he did not give her any reason to, but in the
Exactly.
back of his mind, he's saying, "Look at how she's looking at Wayne with all that admiration.
has he
And
earned any
she's not looking
admiration?
at me like that anymore."
No.
And
no, Wayne didn't
Like
do
the
anything
shiny
to
new
her.
car. Like the shiny new car.
exactly like
Anthony
the
is no
shiny.
longer a shiny new car either,
Right.
I
right?
didn't understand that part either because how you expect to get
Yeah,
something that you're not giving?
exactly.
Exactly.
He doesn't care
And she
about
been
that.
telling him
You
for
you you
weeks.
weren't you weren't giving the admiration to her, so how do you expect her to give
You
it?
expect me to give it
And
to
you
you.
expect me to give it.
Hmm.
You He came in there like a little baby pouting because she's watching. We
Did
know
it on
she
purpose.
deliberately did it.
She
We
turned it
know
up.
Amber knew it was going to get under his skin.
Yes, she did
And
it on purpose.
she did it purposely.
I would have.
However, he came in, his pampers weren't changed, and he was just winding and winding. And I was like, Anthony, come on. And
Yeah.
he was like, he's the one that's in our marriage, and like he's in the TV. And like,
But she's showing him he
Yes,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't
well,
matter,
Trying to show
right?
Anthony,
But the
and
baby
he's
needed
just
his bib, and he was
and his
And
pacifier.
it's,
He
he
was
need
yes, he
help.
wanted the
pouting.
Pampers change.
He was just pouting.
And his
Honestly,
pacifier. He wanted
I'm
his
sorry,
pacifier.
Charmaine. I'm sorry, Charmaine.
did you see the part when she said, "You're behaving like Wayne is in the bedroom with
In
Room,
the
me," and he
Yes,
bedroom
turned
with
yes.
him,
and he
around
yeah.
turned
and
around and
looked at
looked
the
at the
TV.
TV. I'm like, are you kidding
Like
me?
he said, "Of course he's in the bedroom with you. He's there."
I'm like, are you kidding me? He's just
he,
like, oh
he
my
is. He's
god.
right there on the TV in that
Yes,
I
in the
red
I
suit.
bedroom with you.
I said that day, I said, Anthony, your Pampers need to be changed, boy, because you was acting like a baby.
Miss
But
B
that's
is quiet.
Anthony.
Miss B, you have anything to say?
No, I don't. I'm tired of Anthony.
All right. Let me read some more
We can
comments
go
and
out
I'm
and have
gonna
a drink
play.
together then,
Then
Miss
we're
B.
gonna play the cheaters on
Yeah.
here. Okay, so read some more comments and then I'm gonna play videos. All right, so Marianne says, Carolyn, that was on the skit. He would put David to bed. He told Dalen, even though he didn't come around Amber, the traditional way, he's still a blessing. Yeah, he did love the baby at one time.
Hmm.
Blake's daughter saw right through Anthony when he first came. Blake saw right. Yes, yes, yes. And no, Tina, not Bethany. It's okay not to like either one of them equally. And one journey here is saying, I chat. Let's talk about it, Carolyn. And Dolly says, I agree, Nani. I got fake facade from Anthony from the beginning when he first came in the skits. And One Journey is telling you guys to click the like button. Thank you, One Journey.
And
And
subscribe.
yeah, to subscribe. Please
Subscribe.
subscribe, guys. And Tina says, Anthony doesn't look at Anthony doesn't look at Amber as a wife. He look at Amber as a possession.
Yes, he does. Sharon, I have a question when you're done.
Yeah. I chat like let's talk about it, Magnolia. And that's what One Journey is telling you to click the like button if you haven't done so already, Magnolia. And Marian West says that was his capital. Okay, so everything else maybe in it wasn't liquid, so he couldn't. But he too take loan to pay for his expensive wedding. Yes, he did. We show that receipt on here. And the 30 million was an asset. Okay. Thank you, One Journey, to keep the community on point there. And Marian Nania says, yes. Miss B is saying hi to everybody. And Donna Robinson says, Miss B, I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you, Donna Robinson. She just subscribed to you, Miss B. And Christopher Beckford says, so what about Anthony? He don't pour into no one. Why should everyone pour into him and he don't pour into his woman? And that is true. But she always pour into him. She always tell him that he's a king and whatever. And then Christopher says, Anthony does not think he done nothing wrong, and either does Shayla. Tina, so true. And Sabrina says, both are the same, they both won't forgive. Well, they both need their own counseling. And Goddess says, please hit the like button. Thanks again. Guys, please listen to the moderators. And Tina says, Anthony just don't want to let Amber go because he's scared. She might go back to Wayne, and that's not the case. Yes, we said that once on here. He wants to sweep it under the rug is transgression. And that is so true.
Shayla too.
Yeah, both of them.
Mhm.
And Nanya says, Christopher Anthony is an empty vessel. He has no developed so. Nanya, be nice to Charmaine, man. Come on now. LA
That
business.
wasn't to shout, man.
I agree, Nanya. And
There.
Tina, I think Amber is over Wayne. And so true, Nanya. And LA says LA trip with Wayne and Rolanda. I know.
Just say you break it up and Iman loses his deals.
Who
Where's
is listening to
O'Neal?
O'Neill? I think it's my little badness over there, now, Miss Charmaine.
No, it's not me. I
And are
didn't.
you?
No.
Then okay. Chat. Anybody's on the panel? Can you please mute your phone, turn off your volume,
It's
and
not
if
me.
you're
I
yeah,
don't
me
know
know
who it
it's
is.
not you. So do that, please, because we just get a feedback with hearing O'Neill's on here. We by the way, guys, tonight is moderator night, so we will join
Yes,
us on
at
O'Neill
8 o'clock.
TV
Mhm.
at 8 o'clock. Okay, so Dolly says, right, Sharon, all three of them lead women with money, and that is so true. Exactly that, goddess. I Miss B does have a calming voice. That's what Sabina agreed to. Yes, she does. Thank you, Dolly, Nania says. And Sabrina is telling people to hit the like button. And thank you, Sabrina and Goddess. You guys are awesome. Thank you, moderator. You guys are doing an awesome job in the chat here.
Is O'Neill in
Eva
it?
down to Nania. Nania is in the chat. I can't, yeah. Amber should have told Anthony to can play that game about getting his loving. I know, eh? That would really let him pee in pants.
Yeah,
If
That
Amber
would.
told him that,
that
he
would
would
do a
know it
damage to
himself.
him.
And then Kiki says, it's Amber. Is Amber Ty leaving Anthony? And is her lawyer still helping her get another fund? He's been hiding. We don't know yet. They haven't showed that yet to us. Everyone subscribe to these wonderful lady. Thank you, Tina.
Thanks,
Thank,
Tina.
And
don't.
Tina is laughing. Oh, Goddess is laughing with Tina. And Sharon and friends, good night. Good night,
Like Musa.
Musa.
Right.
Musa.
And then Anthony's a cornball. Yes, Magnolia. And
Take it.
Caroline Brown says, Nanya, I asked that on your page. If Anthony refused to sign the paperwork and it's drug
Oh,
out for
I
years,
answered in the chat.
how long does Amber have to wait for a male companionship?
I answered that with the court system
Yeah.
because they're not going to force anybody to stay separate, celibate, live no life. There's a law in California anyway. I don't remember how long, but they will send them to mediation, and they're going to have to come up with an agreement. And the fact that Anthony hid his money and the attorney had already told him not to do it, he did it anyway.
He did it anyway.
That's a strike against
Yep.
you altogether.
For
So
sure.
that he's already hobbling
He's,
on one foot.
he's gonna lose everything if he could lose he could get 10% and Amber get the 90. Me sorry for him, but that's how it goes. And then Dolly says, I subscribe to Miss B, Nania, and Sharon as well. Thank you, Dolly.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Guys who have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please get
subscribe.
us to 1,000.
I'm almost at
About
1,000.
channel,
Sharon's
okay,
almost at
guys?
1,000.
Yeah, I said it for both of us, Nan. But Nan is good to reiterate with
Thank
our
you.
beautiful, lovely chat, the family that's here with us. And Caroline says, Nania says, Caroline, I'm sure the court will set limits. From my work experience, courts form and that no.
They frown now, yeah.
And Kiki said, is Amber Ty lawyer helping Amber get the funds from Anthony? And then Annette Davis says, I think the Dalton marriage is struggling with a spiritual warfare element. Angelina is evil, wicked woman who prayed evilness on the Dalton. And you know, Annette, I am going to give you a clap because I really like this comment. I like all the comments, but really nice. Thank you very much, Annette, for that comment. Angelina is the evil incarnated. Satan just come out of the earth and come on earth to
Satan lives there.
Bad advice, you know.
But we need the adversary, you know. We need
Yes,
him.
we
need
Pastor
him to
Chris,
get what we
we
have
need
to get.
Anthony to get back down into the word, you
And
know.
not just that, because of
Anthony, I
him.
want to see Anthony reading his Bible, get into the word to save his marriage.
But
Because
he
I think
cannot
God can't help them right now.
But
he
he
cannot
uses it
read
like the devil.
He cannot read the one Angelina is reading, and he
No, he
cannot read the
cannot.
one Shayla reading.
Mm-mm.
Because Shayla gospel different and Angelina gospel is different.
But yeah, me tell
Yeah.
you, she come out of the pit of hell, me tell you. She's the worst mother on earth, I tell you, telling her daughter to go be with a married
Married
man.
man. Yeah.
You know?
For
Oh,
2 years, she's
comforting.
been doing that.
And
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
still doing it. She's still
Oh,
doing it. And she'll
yes.
Yes.
never stop. But I don't understand. If you sow a seed, and I said it before, if you sow a seed, remember you're not getting back the one seed, you're getting a harvest. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you sow that seed for your daughter to disrupt somebody's life. That's
Yes.
why the you see the seed, the harvest start to pop up now. We
Yes.
saw a little bit start pop up with Iman. She not see
Mm-hmm.
harvest yet.
I have a
Okay.
off-color question. It's quick. Shaman and Miss B and Terry. Do you guys remember I remember Anthony's little sister,
Yes.
but I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember how much affection they had.
I
I
don't think
do.
they had any.
They
They
didn't
didn't
have
Because
show
any.
any, did
she
they?
only
No.
came on one time and she
One
was in
time.
some
At Rolanda's
confrontation with
house.
Rolanda. No, it was
Yeah.
at
Right.
Anthony's house. And she
It
came
Was
with
was
it
on the
a
Anthony's
front of
friend.
house?
this.
I thought it was
Yeah, on the
Rolanda's.
steps.
No, it was at Anthony's house
Anthony's
and she
house on
came
the
with a
steps.
friend.
Friend.
Remember, the friend was coming on to Anthony, and
Yeah,
Anthony.
Anthony
to
was telling the
Right.
Anthony's.
friend
Yeah.
that she's too young.
Right.
But there's nothing. So
And
yeah,
But
I was trying to
Rolanda, that was the
remember.
time when Rolanda and she was telling Rolanda that she is too old
Yeah.
for Anthony. So they
Yes.
were,
Um,
and their
'Cause
hugs
I
were
don't
from the
remember
side.
yes.
any
And there
closeness, any
wasn't
I don't
connection.
no
think they
close
have that.
connection.
Yeah.
No, their hugs was from the side when he hugged her. That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There, so he doesn't. It needs a lot of teaching. Oh God, help
Really
him.
ask
Grew up in
Amber
a
to teach him.
cornfield. He grew up in a
Okay, let me take
cornfield.
5 more comments, guys. So no, Anthony won't ever get over Wayne and Amber affair. They need counseling. And right here, Jean says, after catching him with Shayla, I would divorce him. Thank you. A lot of
yeah.
women would. Amber is ready to walk away from this marriage. She
Run,
is.
Amber.
And Deontay says, breezing
Run,
through,
Forrest,
have a
run.
good life, fam. Okay, thank you, Dante. I'm gone already. And Christopher says, so Charmaine, he could rather hold her hostage than move on because he can't look at her the same way and still yet
And
he
he won't let
won't
her
let
go.
her go.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Hold
It'll
on
be like
there.
he lost.
You see his beard? He looks so thirsty. He looks like like an abandoned man. Charmaine, you have to give him
Oh,
like a die.
He's
Okay,
No,
starting to
guys,
look
let me
raunchy
finish the
again.
comments.
he just
Hold
need
on,
to, he
hold
just
on,
need to
guys. All
shave.
the comments, all the comments. Let me just get through some of these. I think the end is gonna give her what she wants. That would be great.
yeah.
And everyone, please subscribe to all these beautiful ladies. And Marianne West says, remember Wayne and Anthony had a conversation. Anthony invited Wayne to his house for a sit down with Wayne and Amber.
Yeah, that wasn't any
They
good.
never
And
resolve
Dolly
anything.
says, Anthony's mind is twisted because it was acceptable for him to have passed and accept Amber to accept it alone with his infidelity within his marriage, but won't forgive her. And that is so true again,
Yeah.
Dolly.
It's a man thing.
Yeah.
Man thing.
Then one Julie
The man
says.
thing.
And then Jean says, I want Amber to be happy and Amber to do what she wants. It needs to be her choice. Exactly. And I think Rhonda, Marion said to Rhonda, they did remember he invited him to the house with a sit down with Wayne and Amber. And then Nancy says, Anthony and Wayne don't like to trust each other.
Nope.
And Michelle here says there were no progress with Anthony and Dale, and he was just pretending. I know.
Correct. I agree.
And Sabrina, although they compete with each other, he was actually becoming close with Wayne. He was going to ask him to be the best man at the wedding. And he watched the intro. Anthony ego won't allow him. And Donna says there is no competition between Wayne and Anthony because the team of married material things Anthony isn't even on the same block as Wayne, and that drives the jealousy within Anthony. And I think you're true on that. Anthony is evil. And I agree, Sharon Janet says. And Dolly says, right, Nania, until Anthony honest with himself about Wayne, he won't forgive Amber or Wayne. And Gwen says, until Anthony get professional therapy, he won't be able to forgive Wayne or Amber. And Carolyn says, Wayne needs to take a bunch of mental counseling that have issue with him. Anthony DCD have done.
Everybody that's there.
What about Ron? Ron is one of them who have issue with them.
Oh, well. Yes, and Ron.
Yes.
You forget Ron.
You're wrong.
And
No,
okay, this is the last one I'm reading. So, and no, then I'll put up what one journey says. Notice last night, Aunt Shayla said she was going to watch Wayne interview, and then Iman podcast. Not once did Anthony say anything against Shayla watching Wayne, but he had all the smoke for Amber.
Yeah, that would not hurt him if Shayla want to watch Wayne.
Exactly.
Amber is the one who had the
Amber is the one he has the problem with.
Exactly,
Yeah.
with Wayne.
And then one journey said, ladies, a man's rule, no sharing. Cheat men, cut woman off. They do not care. Cold indifference. And one journey is absolutely correct there. They must do what you mustn't do as long as you're a woman. Okay, guys, I'm going to be playing this one here that we come here to watch. Let me remove this one from here. All right, so let's me play this video here.
Yeah, it feels real good out today.
So this one you guys see this morning.
I like the glasses.
All right, you guys. I have our famous beignets for the table. I'll put those right there for you to share.
Wow, that looks good.
I have the fried catfish with the French fries and the bananas coleslaw. Our 3 golden wings with our traditional chicken and waffle.
Perfect. Thank you.
I didn't watch this one.
Babe, I think you have a fan over there or something that wants to take a picture.
No, I'm not here. It's not me.
I don't know. She keeps looking so.
I'm so hungry right now. Right? And this food just got out here.
Guys, one moment. I just want to say this quickly before we go back to the video. You hear the woman calling babe?
Yep.
That's what she says, babe. All right, so let me just go back to the video.
Hello.
Hey, Shayla.
Hey.
Hey, I know it's crazy me calling you, but look, I think I see a man out here with some little Puerto Rican, Italian, I don't know, some girl outside of the restaurant, and they don't look to be doing you, Iman, the guy you was with. Yeah, the tall brown skin braids.
Yeah, that's him. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm at a restaurant. I'll send you the address. But yeah, it don't look nothing friendly.
You see him with who?
Some girl.
What she look like?
Some slim little girl. She got glasses on, long brown hair, and yeah. I'm just telling you, like, yeah, woman to woman. I don't play that cheating stuff. So yeah,
send
come
me the address.
I'll
send
send it to you.
Please.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, bet.
Okay, guys. Nania, take the floor. I'm gonna pull up the other video.
Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. So, Miss B, what did you think about the video this morning? You were at
I
Costco.
was excited.
Okay, you're excited.
I was excited. I'm like, okay, we getting ready to get messy.
Oh my gosh.
Because my concern was at first, was Shayla
Hey man,
going
can you
to
share your number
receive
one
it
tip for business
from
success? Switch to Monday CRM. Oh, awesome.
Candace because she didn't like her?
No, I'm really glad we had those
But
conversations.
Shayla was like, "Oh yeah, send me your location." So I was like, "Oh, she is going to. She's gonna do that." And then my next thought was, "Are they gonna let her catch him?" But yeah, the first one was just, like, okay, we getting messy, what we doing? And the next one, oh yeah, the crash out was classic. That was classic, Shayla.
That was classic. Yep.
Okay. Anybody else?
I
Nani?
thought this one.
I just
Candy,
laughed.
Candice
Just laughed.
was really, that was really messy of Candice because
I loved every minute.
she want I loved it for her, but however, it was kind of messy
It was very
because
messy.
she knows she got one up on Shayla now. So Shayla can't talk to her about nothing now because she got one up on Shayla.
Oh
And the
yes.
fact that they all came out, they all were like tap, 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 tap. They all sound like a crabs in a barrel.
I
Okay,
put on my
guys,
short.
we are just gonna talk about the one we just watched, please. We're
Yeah.
watching the one that the woman called him babe. That
Okay.
means they're in a relationship. She said
That's
babe.
But that's the previous
Then,
girl. That's Brit from the previous. Remember when he
Yeah,
met
with
her at the
Sabrina, and
restaurant?
her full name is Sabrina.
Sabrina, right?
Sabrina,
Call her
okay.
Yes,
Brina.
he had
Brina.
met her before, and they were in a restaurant, and so
Yes.
she knows about Shayla,
With
and he
And
knows about
Delicia.
Delicia,
she
but
knows
Yes.
they
about
don't
them,
know
but I
about
don't think
her.
she know their name.
Right, but
okay.
that's how she was able to say babes because they're already in a relationship. We
Mhm.
just found out about this third one. Iman already had her. We just found out about her last month, a month
Mm.
ago, right? So
Mhm.
that dinner, remember, they went out to dinner already, She and him,
Mhm.
this is her second time or third time they going out to dinner.
Second
So
time that we're aware of.
Second that we
that
are.
right. So Iman already did have she in the closet. So now she come out the closet. So I don't think it was a high thing because it's just that Candy being messy and Candy call and because she knows she don't like Shayla. She knows from
Right.
heaven to earth she don't like Shayla. And
Okay,
for her to call Shayla was messy.
I think,
Sharon?
I think Iman is out in public with this girl because he can always say she is working for him.
For
She
him.
is a talent. He could not be out in public with Delicia because if somebody take a picture and Shayla see the picture, Shayla is going to know it's Delicia. Other
Okay.
people who know Delicia will know it's Delicia. And so he's been messy. Iman is being messy as well. But I think he can easily pass off this girl as somebody who might work for him or he's in business with because of the fact that she is looking the way she's looking.
Yes.
The other thing is Candice is messy because she assumes that was an assumption on her part that this was
She read body language, darling. She read the body language.
yeah, but no, and as I said before, for me, I don't like to assume things
Yes,
because
it's true.
Because you
assumption.
make a fool out of yourself.
Exactly.
Shayla could come with her. Remember, Shayla told Candice already that she has something beside on her bed or beside her bed waiting for her.
Yep.
When they were fighting up in her
Yes.
house,
Up at
and
the
Shayla
apartment.
said to her, "It's all right. The next time I'm going to have something waiting for you."
Mm-hmm.
Shayla could come prepared like that. Somebody could get really hurt this morning because of Candice's assumption.
True. That
Candice
is
could
true.
take a picture and said the next time she sees Shayla, she said, "Oh, I saw Iman the other day and he was with this girl." Let Shayla do her own investigation. If Shayla would start to do her own investigation. Maybe she would have PI and put her the man. And this was being messy and she was being careless because
she'd be
somebody could
messy.
get hurt this morning.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Nanya, anything, Miss B?
Yeah, she was being messy, and that was what we needed, the messy.
Yes, we need the messy. We're here for
Come on,
the
Miss
Yeah, I
B.
agree.
We needed the messy.
Miss B,
A
We,
little
come on.
bit of
We
drama.
needed
No,
it.
Miss
Yeah.
B.
we needed the
A little
messy.
bit of
We
something,
needed
Miss
Candice
B.
to be
But guess
messy.
what, guys? I was disappointed. I have to be honest with you,
Of
chat
course you
and the
were.
panel, my chat family and panel.
She's so
I
sweet.
wanted it to be Delicia. Even though my sister called me and said, sis, the disappointment. I said, yes. We agree we wanted it to be Delicia, not that Sabrina. We wanted it to
But,
be
But
Delicia.
what?
He
yeah,
would
but
have
if
been
he
able
came and
to
see Delicia
explain
there,
Delicia.
it would not mean anything to Shayla. If Shayla came and see Iman having
Right.
lunch with Delicia,
Oh,
it would
no,
not
no,
mean
not
anything.
in that sense of the way. No,
Oh,
I
but I'm
meant,
saying no. So,
no, not that way, not that way. You know, I want
no.
Shayla to caught
Interest.
Iman in bed with Delicia. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I keep
That's what I
saying this.
wanted to happen. I know they're gonna let Delicia move out of the house, so always Shayla gonna find them together.
Because the man
happen
is
still.
going to Delicia's house, and
House.
Shayla
It
is going
can
to be going
happen.
to Delicia's
I'm
house.
sorry.
What you
I got
talk
a
about?
comment on this. This wasn't a I caught you moment.
No.
That wasn't
No.
to burst Shayla's bubble. That was just something that happened, like a prelude to
That was
something.
the appetizer.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Just an appetizer. All right.
Because that when I first saw that girl, I thought she's probably what do you call them? I forget. One of the relations people, personnel relations or something. Because she doesn't look like a girlfriend he would have.
Yeah.
She looks like she works for him. So this morning, it didn't surprise me to see him with her. But it did surprise me that Candace called. That I just laughed because I loved every bit of it.
Okay, let me take some comment. Sorry, dear Nanya. Let me take some comment, then we jump back into it. So I'm starting from the bottom and go up. So Carolyn says Shayla is going to start going through Iman's phone. I think such too. And then precursor, I don't understand. Oh yes, the main not it's not the course, it's just the appetizer. And Carolyn says Shayla is going to start going through the just like what Nanya says. And Candice was messy, but I'm here for it. Of course we are. We wait until Candice get hers when her husband start with the name for Maggie. I'll see how she handle that because Candice don't play. Candice was messy, but I'm here for it. Everybody agree with that. That was a snack. Yes, just the appetizer. Wayne let Shayla win all the time, and Nancy is absolutely right. Nancy is laughing, and Tina says right. Sabrina said, I think I will be led up to it's leading up to Delicia. Okay.
Yeah.
Candice might have just gotten herself fired by Wayne for this.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Wayne not ready to drop that bomb yet. Okay, ma, wait for him podcast to make money off it, to milk it. I think so too. Yeah, all their pH balances are so true because nobody in Scotland use protection. And Annex says Iman will not give up on Shayla, Delicia, and Sabrina. Definitely not. And the meter says, Serian, what is your page called?
Don't have a page.
She doesn't have a page. And Carolyn says, woman accept Shayla, have intuition. They look like they were on a date. Candice told Nola, and that is true. You can't tell. Trust me, people, you do have intuition, and they look like they were on a date. When I saw that, I know they were on a date. They need the views, yes. And Sabrina says, exactly, Charmaine. Delicia might as well go to King. She should.
She should.
And Nancy says, Wayne going to fire Candice 90,000. Yeah, she better come down after that 90,000. Sabrina, she shouldn't have went to the table. She should have went to the table. Yeah, and then Marian West says, we have loved that she was messy. So everybody practically in the chat is enjoying this for Shayla. Iman has a way of manipulating all of these women who doesn't know their part of his supply chain. And remember, he said he's a king, and a king should have many women. That should say something to Shayla, but I guess that went over her head.
That went over her head.
Iman, two other women came, and Damita says, "Hey, Twyla, call Brett. I don't understand that comment. And who do Iman wants to be with? I think he wants to be with all three of them.
He's a king.
Amber told Shayla, probably has a lot of women because he's rich and has money. Yeah, Shayla, she did tell him that. Okay, guys, so back to the panel. Anybody have anything to say? I just wanted us to get the chat involved for a bit here.
Yeah. With that skit, Iman, did you hear her said when she told Iman somebody's taking a picture?
Yes.
And his reaction was like, I'm eating. You know that he knows he got caught.
Yes.
When he was just looking like, I'm not looking back, like he's saying, I'm not looking back because I don't want nobody to take no picture of me. We're eating. And the fact that she said babes, for you to get comfortable to say babe, we know there's something deeper than just a friendship there. So Iman got Bree, Shayla, and Delicia, and he showed Shayla and Delicia who sing that song. I Can Get Another You. I think that's I can Beyonce. I think
Beyonce.
She was the one who said I can get another you. That showed Delicia.
That's irreplaceable.
Yes, that you are irreplaceable. Show Delicia and show Shayla that I can get another you. So Delicia better look. She got to look and see what's going on. She's another one that I need to put on the yellow bus because she's slow herself.
Okay, so Twilight says Shayla will always forgive Iman because she is in the stupid and not in love.
That's right.
And Marion West says he said, I'm not here or in it's not me. Okay, in the Shaggy voice, it's not me.
It wasn't
and
me.
then Carolyn says, Shayla said he was embarrassing her in public. She no one know you in public. He doesn't talk you anywhere. Doesn't take you anywhere. And Nancy says, Delicia better go see King.
She sure do.
And Carolyn says, I'm screaming, laughing. We all did. I was laughing when I
was cracking up.
Forget Iman, go see King. And she should. So I am going to place this video here for us to watch now, guys. And then the panel can take over after we watch.
Work this out.
Figure it out.
I'm feeling positive about it.
That's good.
Yeah.
You should feel positive about it.
I really like you.
Like you.
This devil.
Look,
That chicken looks good though.
Very.
They have the best bananas there.
Oh.
What?
Really, Iman? That's what you're doing?
Hold on. Oh, y'all come over here doing all that. Ruining my life.
Delicia.
I see how you pulled around the corner. What's wrong?
Who is this?
Ooh, that's
What?
Sabrina.
Who
We
is
having
this?
lunch. We having lunch. You know I got to do meetings.
Who is this, Iman? So you out here on a date? You out here on a date? You out here on a date? Who is this, Iman?
This is embarrassing.
I don't care what. This is embarrassing to me. Who is this? Who is this, Iman? I'm sorry. What's your name? Wait, who is this? Who is this?
Wait. I'm so sorry, but we cannot have this in front of the business.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. I cannot have this. Who is this? Who is this? No, Iman, look at me. Who is this? You out here on a date? You telling me you at work?
It's crazy.
Oh my God. What? Who is this? You know what? Hold on, You're not gonna embarrass me. Who is that?
I called you so you can get the this. You ain't gotta go crazy.
Yeah, you really don't. You really don't.
So I'm getting phone calls that you out on a date in public.
Who called you? You called her?
What you doing?
You called her?
I called her.
I'm having lunch.
Yeah.
Y'all just and who are you? What's your name?
Listen.
And look at her. What are you smiling at? No, what are you smiling at? What are you even looking at? What are you looking at? What are you smiling?
Let me put it back. I like the girl reaction. She just unbothered.
Brit was
Yeah, that's
like,
what I said.
whatever.
She totally unbothered.
Yeah, she was like, whatever. I'm not with the drama.
Yeah, look at her.
You're not gonna embarrass me. I called you so you could just keep this. You ain't gotta go crazy.
Yeah, you really don't. You really don't.
So I'm getting phone calls that you out on a date in public.
Who called you?
I just want to see the girl's face.
Called her?
What you doing?
You called her?
I called her.
What do you?
She was unbothered.
She couldn't
Look
care
at her.
less.
She don't even care because she knows she's the main chick. She is the main chick. Okay, panel, let me just remove that panel. Let's get you guys in the discussion here. And chat, you can continue with conversating. Okay, go ahead, Nanya. And then Miss B.
So the only thing I took from that, I didn't care about. I just laughed at Shayla. But the girl at the first meeting, she said, I don't want to hear about, after he told the whole story, I don't want to hear about your other women. Why are you telling me? I don't want to hear about it. So when she saw them, she had the same mentality. I don't care about them. So you go handle that little trash over there.
Yep.
And I'll be sitting here. And her attitude is basically handle your business or, I'll walk. So she's got the right mentality to be with somebody like Iman, where Delicia and Shayla are too busy showing how much they love him and how much they care. Blondie there, she's got the, uppity attitude, and she told him already, I don't care about them. Just keep them away from me.
Iman, I'm hearing you.
I'm sorry, what?
No, she said she was hearing you. She said,
oh,
she was hearing you.
But anyway, that's what I took from the girl's attitude. She's a snob, but she did tell him at the first visit, they are your business. So whatever he has with Blondie, those two women don't have anything to do with her. I mean, that's her attitude. We don't know anything about the girl, but she could care less. So, and that's why she had the attitude she had. And she told him, just don't tell me about them. I don't care.
Right.
Why are you telling me this? It has nothing to do with me. That's his problem. That's how she came across at the first visit.
My whole reaction was Shayla. Iman.
I just laughed. I just laughed. It was funny to me.
And all she has is all barks but no bite. She comes with no substance. She comes with no value. She comes with nothing. But Iman, and they all were like crabs in a barrel. And the girl was like sitting there like, she knows she already got Iman. She don't have to be doing that with
That's what
Shayla and Delicia.
Yeah.
She just know that she already has her stash. She's already settled. She was like, I'm not with the drama.
She doesn't care.
Deal with your little cats. Deal with your little, and leave me alone, because that face, like, girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
She told him the first meeting, and I was like, "Ooh, who is she?" Because
but she's in it for the money as well as all of them. Because I was not going to be with a man who physically telling me that he has dealing with two other girls. Right. He does not respect me to be telling me that. Oh, I have these other two girls. You know something? Shayla now is the only one who just found out Seam, and Iman just squashed that. She knows that Iman has two girls. Delicia now knows that Iman has two girls.
That's two girls, right.
Shayla was the only one who did not know that Iman was seeing anybody else. So, in all fairness, that girl is a tramp, just like the other ones, because you're going with this man after he told you that he has two girls, and you witness it today. Yes. You witness it today, and he did not tell him that I'm leaving any one of them. He said he has two girls.
Just to follow up on what you just said, the girl at the last meeting, she said, "Do you want some kind of way?" She put, "Do you want me to tell you about my man or my husband?"
Husband,
almost like, we don't know if she had either one, but that was her response to him. Like, you can do it, I can do it.
No,
And
I'm
that
not going
was
to
her
agree with
attitude.
that. I'm
At
not.
the first, you have to look at the first video. I watched
I
it
saw the
again this
first
morning.
video and I saw where she said it, but what I'm saying is that I'm not going to, because it's like Iman is using all of them. The only person that he was not telling anything to was Shayla, and what he told her today, he was not on a date. That is this person.
Well,
Okay, we haven't reached there yet.
Shut her up already. So guess what? Shayla believed that she's still in the driver's seat.
Right.
Yeah. But he told her, though, he told Brittany that when she said, I like you, he responded back,
And he
I
said, I
like
like
you too.
But he
So
told
you
Shayla
just,
that he loved her, and he told Delicia that he loved her. So who he likes some and he loves some.
listen.
What is that saying?
He loves
He
them
likes
all.
everybody.
He loves them all, okay?
And SkitLanta have one king with a lot of concubines.
I know, eh?
No queen, you know.
No, and Mike,
There's
no, come on, you forget about Mike.
One king, no queen.
No queen. Just concubine.
Miss B, jump on in, Miss B.
Yeah, he just got a harem. That's all. Shoot, I said,
big deal. That's
big
what that
deal.
girl is like. So okay,
She was like totally unbothered.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so she's not.
She's a little different.
She was not unbothered because she got up and left.
Yeah,
and
she
the
get up
girls
and
had
left.
gone
Yeah,
already. The fact
Yeah,
that
she left,
Shayla
but
and
she didn't
Delicia-
show. She didn't show Shayla and them any reaction.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So she was unbothered when Shayla was there, but the moment they left, she got up and leave. So she
That's
was
how you play
making
the
a
game.
statement.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
She
And
was
you know
hurt
That's how
about
you
the
play the
entire
game.
thing. She
Let
was
me jump in here and say this.
Silence is the key.
The reason why when he come and sit back down and she get up and leave, when Shayla asked who she was, he did not claim her. So that would bother any woman. You're telling me you like me, and then these two that you told me that you don't like, they shows up on the scene, and you just says I'm nobody to you.
Exactly, and one of them. I'll see you at home. I'll see you at home.
Yes, exactly.
I'll see you at home. That means
exactly. So this is why she got up from the table and walk off. But most likely,
I'll see you at home. Go home.
One moment, Charmaine. So this is why he said no. When he went to sit down to talk to her, she got up and leave because he did not claim her. The first meeting when we met them, she told him she don't want to hear. He should be respectful to her. She don't want to know about nobody else, right? And today he did not claim her because he was whining about Shayla kidnapping him and blah blah blah. Then they talk about Delicia. But today, when the two girls showed up that he says was not important to him, Shayla asks, "Who are you?" He didn't says, "Oh, this is Sabrina, my girlfriend." He did not. So he could have just ended right here with Shayla, and Iman chooses not to do it.
Exactly.
No,
That was his easy card out, and he did not play it.
Why would he?
And if he had played it, then there would be end of Shayla, end of Delicia. But he likes the toxicity.
Well,
so
I think you guys are missing. Those are groupies. So what does he owe them?
Nothing.
If they know they're groupies, they know he's an ex-NBA player. They're in it for the game. And if that's the game, you either play it or you get out.
Get out. That's right. And Shayla didn't listen to her mother. Her mother and Amber told her that he will always have women. Always. So what that mean? No matter where he goes,
you're going to be women.
Don't come for me, social media. But every city, there's one.
Exactly.
Every city, there's one. So I can see
we're three.
Well, we know he has three in Atlanta. So, hey, I can get another you in a minute.
Exactly. So if the girl wants to get upset, so what?
So what?
I'll get another one.
And he knows how to love bomb Shayla and Delicia.
Yeah.
He has two different tactics with both of them. And he knows how to do it. That's why he sent Shayla home. He said, go home. When I get home, I'll deal with you. When I get home, I'll deal with you. Yeah. Right? So he knows how to love bomb Shayla
Yes.
and love bomb Delicia, because tonight
Right.
we're going to see Delicia's part. And
Yeah.
Shayla's part came today. When he sent her home, he knows the tactics to use
Yeah.
on each of these women. So Iman know how to play the game. They always say, don't hate the player, hate the
Don't
game.
hate the player, hate the game.
Hate the game. And it's just sad as these women allow themselves to go through situation like this, because I have a sister, one strike and you're out.
Yeah, that's me.
One strike and you're out.
Bye.
I remember my sister, one guy tell her a lie that he was going to pick up his daughter, and he did not. And when she found that out, it was done. No
It's a wrap.
explanation. One
Yes.
strike and you're out.
Mm-hmm.
Me would have give mercy, because
Mm-hmm.
it always, but she, one strike and you're out. She don't have time for
Okay.
the foolishness.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Marianne. Charmaine, jump in here, please. I want to hear from you.
No, the thing for me is that Shayla, Iman knows Shayla is crazy. Iman knows that Shayla is totally crazy. Doesn't matter what anybody want to say. Iman knows
Mhm.
Shayla is crazy, and he just wants to diffuse the situation right there and then.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he keeps saying, "Go home. I'll see you at home." Because if that did
Yes.
not happen, if Shayla did not leave, it would escalate. You'd see him on TMZ tonight.
You're
Iman would
absolutely
be on
right.
TMZ tonight saying that 3 girls or 4 girls. They're going to say 4
Mhm.
girls were fighting over him, because they're going to count all 4 girls, including
Mhm.
his wife.
You're absolutely right,
Including
Charmaine.
Candice.
Just wanted to diffuse the situation, so that is why he was very calm. He was
Well,
very
because
calm
he
in that
knows how to
moment.
handle Shayla.
Exactly, he was very
Yeah.
calm in that moment. And the funny thing, Delicia was the first one out of the car.
Yes.
Just like at the birthday party.
Shayla
Delicia
is
was the first one.
Shayla is
Yeah.
not picking anything up. And
Exactly.
she was the first one out of the car, and she was going on as if it was, well, it's her man too.
Right.
Look at the birthday party.
You was
she did
gonna
the
say
same
she go
thing.
like our man, but he's
But, yes, I was going to say that, but yes, it's her man too. So.
It's her man
But
too.
the
Shayla
thing,
should be saying to herself, why is she behaving like that?
But Charmaine, remember at the party?
She
was
doing the
she
same
was
thing. She was
going
doing
off on Iman like Shayla used to do Anthony.
exactly.
Delicia
Yeah.
was doing the same thing.
And
At
she
the
was
birthday
did the
party.
same
She was
thing.
the first person out the car today, and I'm like,
First on scene. Mm-hmm.
And Shayla didn't pick it up.
No.
She did
No.
not.
She
Not
did
one
not.
bit.
It went
Shayla
right
is
over her head.
clueless. Yeah. She drive this. She's at the back of the yellow bus, to the short yellow bus.
all of them.
And she was like, Delicia, give me a second. And like, girl, Delicia stepping up to argue with Iman for her own personal issue.
That's
Exactly.
Her own personal gain.
Same thing
Not
she
for
did at
Shayla's
the
business.
party.
It wasn't
Yeah.
for Shayla. She was talking about herself, that, okay,
That's
well,
right.
Iman,
And he
are
knew
you
it.
serious? Yes,
So
he knew it.
he knew it.
He knew it. Yeah. Yeah. Anything Delicia does when it comes to Iman is just for herself, not for
Of
Shayla.
course it
No.
is. It's for her.
Delicia should also know better.
Absolutely. I'm
She
very
said
Absolutely.
she's dealt with
disappointed
those
in her.
type men before, so she knows.
I think she forgets or something.
I don't even
I don't know.
understand why she wanted Iman, but that's beside the point. But it's
I
like
think
you
she- I
should
think she
know.
actually loves him, though.
Maybe. I don't know, because he's not, well. But you know, the one thing I thought was interesting is that Shayla's always on social media. And if, you know, Wayne likes to meld the real world with Skitland. If
Mhm.
Shayla had done her homework, she would have known Iman cheated for 10 years in his marriage.
She knows that. She
So
said
what
"Maybe
makes-
this would be different.
Yeah, what makes her any different?
But the
Her
funny thing is,
delusional mind, where she
Tanya,
thinks, you know, it's going to be okay.
have you ever
Yeah.
asked this question? A man is on the road. Shayla is always on social media following him. Why she has never seen him with a girl?
Because she can't read.
Trust me, she can read.
Oh, God.
I'm wondering, why is Iman never with a girl that Shayla
sorry.
saw on social media, like at one of his wherever he is?
He knows how to cheat. He cheated 10 years on Tiana.
Exactly.
So that means Shayla is the main chick then, because he's cheating on
Exactly.
Shayla is home base.
Shayla is only home.
She's home
It
base.
doesn't matter. Shayla said they're getting married and they're going to have children.
Listen, Charmaine, I'll be at the wedding. I'll be at the wedding, Charmaine.
Have the video.
All right, guys, Miss B. Okay, Miss B,
We'll
jump
all
on
be
in.
at that wedding.
Miss B. Sure.
Okay, so let me get the chats involved. Let me see what our chat is saying. Unless I take 5 or 10. I'm going to take 10 comments. So Carolyn says, Iman does not want the public attention because it will mess up his reputation. Shayla is too crazy and doesn't have a problem showing out in front of people. And Tina is laughing like crazy. I think I did something by accident there. And Tina Strokes, you are right. Nania says, and Twyla says, I'll say this. The more money, more the change. She didn't act this way over Arby. No, she didn't. And then Iman is on ESPN. He makes good money. And Nancy says Iman own his own podcast. Really?
Yes. That's what she was watching last night.
That's what she was watching last night.
Yeah. And cannabis stores.
Oh, yes. So let me remove this and we just play the rest of the video. Miss Sabrina, even relaxing herself with her glasses on. Look how pretty she looks. Unbothered.
Iman, you out here embarrassing me? You want to date in public? Who is this girl? This don't look like no business.
So what we doing right now is finna get us arrested. That's all we doing. We just getting looked at. Everybody
before you got 3 seconds to tell me who this is. Matter of fact, back it up.
2, 3.
With another woman embarrassing me? No. Just pack it up. I'm not leaving without you. Let's go, Iman. Let's go. Why would I get in the car?
He's not Anthony. He's not going.
Don't do that.
You need to go.
Because Anthony did not leave with her either.
Don't worry about that. No, she's good. She's in the right place, actually.
Well,
you're
I
don't know why you wouldn't have
leave in cuffs. I still gotta pay. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I get it. You so much was cute.
Leaving in cuffs is a lot better than what it could be. Let's go. Come on.
Get in the car. I will see you at the house. I will see you at the house.
It's time to pack it up.
Steve, I don't need that right now.
Yeah, well, you doing too much talking. Get in your car, Iman.
Yo, she thinks she's talking to Kai. Get in the car, man.
Pack it up.
That's like the messy.
You don't need to talk to Candace. She don't care about you. Candace don't care. Be quiet.
Immediately.
Please, take her home.
Immediately.
Before I jump out this car
Take her home, please.
Candace don't care.
Yo.
I'm gone, people. I don't know where I am. I put something on my computer and mess up everything.
No, you're still there. We
see you.
Yeah, but I can't see you. That's the thing.
Uh-oh.
I'm not seeing
anybody.
Hold on.
My camera is on, but I'm not seeing any. I'm going to go out and come back in.
Okay.
We're seeing you.
Catch up when
that was funny. I was cracking up this morning.
That
Listen,
was.
Must have made 5 shorts. I must have made 5 shorts out of that.
I said SkitLanta is popping today.
That was funny.
She said, you better get in the car. You better get in the car now. Get in the car.
I'm not leaving without you.
Oh, I need to find that song, Miss B. I'm not living without you. Who sings
that?
I'm not leaving without
No, why I was laughing.
I gotta find that song.
Why I was laughing was
men don't care about how they make you look.
You're gonna. Oh, that's what's her name from Dreamgirls, and you're gonna love me.
What's that?
Song,
I
and
just
you're
put the
gonna love
buttoning app
me.
in base 44.
Gotta go find
Rania, why I was laughing.
Out in public.
Oh God, Evelina.
I know. I'm not.
Oh my gosh, she's with her genie pants on.
What the hell does she look like? What does she look like?
So where is Kai? Nobody's asking about Kai.
I asked that. Yes, I asked
Where was
that.
Kai? Did Anthony pick him up early this morning?
Anything is possible.
Anthony must have him because all the other babysitters.
Angelina didn't have him. Shayla left
right.
him.
I asked that question this morning. You know,
or
where
did she
was
take
Kai?
him to school today for the first time?
The construction finished.
Sick. Yeah, he was sick
construction
again.
finished, Sharon.
No. I have another one ready for you guys. I just need the panel to chime in.
Listen,
let me just.
let me just. Shayla, tell Iman,
I love
you
that.
need to come home with me right now.
Was happy.
Oh, please.
The Evil Witch. And Sabrina says, Jennifer Holiday from Dream
Thank
Girls.
you, Sabrina. I'm going to go find it and download it.
And then Iman was funny. I gonna pay the check. We gonna be leaving in cuffs.
He said they gonna be leaving in cuffs, but he gotta pay the check.
And Carolyn says, you have 3 seconds to tell me who she is.
1, 2, 3.
And Sabrina just relax herself. She don't care. She just pretend like they were fly on the wall because she did not care.
You realize.
And Nancy said here.
I lost this.
Candace here comes because Chase had secret of his own. What comes around?
Oh yes, for sure.
For that. Tina Stroke is right, and then you can see us, right, Charmaine?
Yes, I can. You can see me.
Yeah, we can see you.
Oh.
Them views was good. They said the views were good.
I bet.
Amber tries to tell you, Shayla, the Delulu, that Iman is a rich man who pays to play. It's not love. And that sure is so true.
She sure did.
This up here, this one here says, Shayla, this is Ruth says, Shayla thought that she can control Iman like she does Anthony. And nobody can control Iman. And Iman is a serial cheater. Steffi Mack is laughing. Today was funny. I guess everybody is happy. The classic Lady LOL. Magnolia says, Shayo. Really think she runs somebody.
Yes.
Girl, that barely work on Atlanta.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. You remember when she went to Pierre's house and he pushed her out of Pierre's house? She went back another time and she said, I'm not leaving. Mr. Dalton? What did she say? Mr. Dalton, are you lost?
Guys.
Mr. Dalton, are you lost?
Okay. Charmaine, the reason why Shayla thought that she was Mrs. Dalton because she knows Amber went to Row House and get Anthony out of Row House. So she thinks she is the wife because her mother told her, you say for me, Shayla? Mrs. Anthony Dalton. And the man is married to Amber, but the mom tell her, let's go shop for rings. And you have to believe in yourself. Say for me, Shayla, I am Shayla Dalton and I am Mrs. Dalton. So she went to Pierre's house to get Anthony out of the house because she wants to mimic what Amber did. You see what I tell you? She's the follower. Shayla is the follower. It didn't work at Pierre and it sure hell didn't work here.
And it didn't work at Amber's house. You remember the morning she went
and she went to Amber's house to say.
And
until you tell me,
I love her. Oh my God, that was. So she always drawing the short stick. Every time she draws the short stick.
Oh Lord, Miss B, what do you say, Miss B? We can't leave you out of the conversation, girl.
I know it was funny to me, but yeah. Shayla crash out is crazy. But the thing is with Delicia though, she keeps almost tipping her hand.
Yes.
Because she's too involved. She's too hurt. It's like you're not going for your friend. It's like Shayla should be looking like, why you checking him that hard for me? And he's talking to Delicia like, you let her do this.
Yes.
Exactly.
The way he's talking to Delicia. And it's like,
yes.
okay, Shayla, your mother said that stuff was going to be over your head and you have no discernment. You need to start
Everything
getting
is over
that
her head.
discernment.
Everything is over Shayla's head.
She's slow. Real
She
slow.
is.
No,
And
she's
like, she has
obsessed.
none.
One track mind. Oh, it's Iman. My man, my man, my man.
She's obsessed with Iman.
Yep.
I can't wait for that podcast because she's going to go on there and talk about my money man, my money man, my money man. And people are going to say, who is this Iman she's talking about? That is her man. That's what is going to mess her up.
Nobody knows she even dating Iman. That's the other thing. You in public? You're not in public. So.
I know you picked up on that, right?
Yeah, you're not in public. Where you go in public?
She sounds like a total idiot.
And she's not even going to think about that, saying Iman never takes me out in
No.
public. She's not going to think about that.
She's not gonna
No.
Didn't she say it? She said you're dating in public. Listen to the first part of the conversation that Shayla said, no, you're dating in public because Iman is not taking her in public.
He's not dating her in public.
It's not clicking in her head.
Yeah, she said, no, you're dating in public.
She's thinking he's embarrassing her because he's with somebody else in public.
In public, right.
Yeah. But you can't be embarrassed if nobody knows about you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And nobody will know but Wayne, Amber, Anthony, her mother. Ain't nobody else know. And Delicia.
And Delicia.
And Honeypot.
A few people know.
Yeah, they're little circles.
All of Delicia friends. All
Just
of
that
Delicia
circle.
friends know. King knows.
The waiter don't know. The waiter don't know.
She knows now. She knows now. She didn't know it, but she knows now.
She wasn't recording it to put on social media.
No,
She
The only
knows
way
now.
Candace knows is because she was showing out at that party.
All the people at that party knows that they were together because of the way she was behaving. So all of them know.
So
how do you help a friend like that?
You don't.
If you had a friend, Shamian, how would you help her? Like, because
Shayla is delusional. There's no helping. Let me tell you, how you help a person like that, you have to allow them to make the mistake themselves. That's all you can do, because it doesn't matter what you're going to tell them. They're not going to listen because they're delusional. You have to allow them to make that mistake, to make that fall, and hope they learn from the mistake that they made. That's it. That's all you can do. Pray for them.
Okay, so I did have something to ask you guys on here. So Shayla thinks that she's embarrassed. Oh, that is embarrassing her. How can he embarrass her when she never goes out with him? Nobody that knows that she exists.
Nobody knows exactly.
Nobody.
She doesn't even know. She has not realized he is not taking her anywhere.
Oh, yes. So my question to you guys now on the panel and the chat is this. Amber told Shayla that Iman is not going to marry nobody until he's old and gray. And she hasn't learned anything.
Her mom told her that too.
Her mom told her that.
What do you guys think? I think that conversation that Amber has with Shayla went over her head also.
Yeah.
No, she didn't believe Amber.
She didn't believe Amber.
She didn't believe it.
Because once you set your mind to a thing, if you set your mind to achieve a goal, you're not going to derail from it. And she is set on that, okay, well, no matter what anybody says, Iman is going to marry her. He's going to give her a ring. Come hell or high water, she's going to be Mrs. Shempert. She's going to be Shempert because even her mother tell her he will never marry you. But she keeps telling herself that yes, she will be Mrs. Iman. So with Shayla now,
that is delusional.
That is somebody that is once fly over the cuckoo's nest.
Yeah.
She did not even She did not even go near the cuckoo's nest.
Well, she had medication.
She
That
did not
said,
go
do you take
near
your
the cuckoo's
medication?
nest. She
She
was
doesn't take her
not near the
medication.
cuckoo's nest. Trust me.
But and another thing with her too, if you have to force somebody to love you, there is a serious issue there.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
her
Mm.
behavior is forcing someone to be in a relationship with her that does not want to be in a relationship.
Right.
That is low self-esteem, has no value on who you are, and don't think much of yourself.
But I don't think she realizes it. I'm sticking to what her sister said. Are you taking your psychiatric medication?
She's not.
And she's not. Her fixation, if you watch all of
She's
Shayla's
fixated.
movements,
Fixated.
they are insanity movements. So her getting more and more delusional doesn't surprise me. I mean, does
Right.
it surprise anybody?
Okay,
No.
but guys, it look like here you guys haven't been picking up the nugget. Iman have a perfect chance today to tell Shayla,
Iman
I
did not
don't
want to tell
want you.
Shayla anything.
Iman
And
did
he's
not
gonna say
want
it.
to
So
tell
he
Shayla
wants
anything.
all three women.
Of
That's
course,
nice.
he wants that.
He wants to stay
Something-
community too.
Something came to my mind just now where
Ooh.
you remember when Anthony went to tell Shayla about Amber, and Shayla had that blank stare, just looking like
Just that, yeah.
like a dead goat or something. She was just
Like
sitting
that.
there and looking, and he changed his mind and compliment her and tell her some foolishness. Iman said to Wayne, have you ever seen her eyes when
Yes.
Wayne was
Oh
talking?
yes, I remember that.
They never
He
blink.
said, have you ever seen her eyes? She does not blink.
Exactly.
So that is what she used to throw everybody off. That blank
Doesn't blink.
tear
Yeah.
that she gives them without blinking. And they just feel sorry for her and just cave. That's what
No,
she
but
does.
Charmaine, you see her look when anybody talking to her. She cry like a little baby. You see the expression like a little baby.
That's
Like
what I'm saying. Because she want them to cave. That is how she is. She get into a space where people will feel sorry for her, and they
that
will
manipulating
empathetic
spirit.
part.
and they will cave. That is manipulation itself.
Sean, yeah, that manipulation spirit.
Yeah.
That.
She's good at it.
All right, guys, let me take some more comments here. So Shayla asks Iman, you love me or you like me? Iman didn't answer. And then Tina says, push the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Tina. And guys, please hit the like button, please, and please subscribe to our channel, both Nanya's and Sharon's channel. And Miss and Miss B also. We have a guest here. Please welcome her. Please love on her also. Thank you very much, Jack. And Ruth says, Iman is a player and the ladies got played. Exactly.
Played
All
like a
together.
fiddle.
Anthony will never get ring. I maybe give her a ring. Thank you,
The ring
Marianne.
is still in his car trunk. Remember that ring?
Oh yes.
It's still in the trunk of his car.
You know, guys.
In the earring bag.
Shayla went and get her nails did.
Oh yes.
And she come and she asked Anthony, do you see anything different with my nails? He's giving the ring thing.
That was awesome. That was really
epic.
awesome.
This
And you know what the nicest part was when they were in Jamaica and she just sitting there thinking and getting Anthony on his knees, thinking Anthony was going to engage her in Jamaica.
Yes.
And then Anthony just prayed for her feet.
And that was not a good prayer because up until now she still have not received a ring. That was not a good prayer.
The prayer float
Anthony
on the
pray for me.
water. I have a question though. This morning I said it on O'Neill's TV. Do you think that she's going to go to Anthony and tell him about this situation?
No.
Because she told Anthony that I need to know about
She'll
what's
never
going
do that.
on.
You're not going to tell Anthony that.
I mean, she got to do reputation management. She can't tell Anthony that.
Unless Angelina tells him. If Angelina tells him, and she's going to just tell him, no, it was just, you men, how you men are.
How you men
That's
are.
what she's going to say.
How you men are.
After the way she was, No.
What do you think? You think she's gonna tell Anthony?
Not
I
good.
don't think so. I think because she can't, she don't want to lose face.
Exactly.
Okay.
And see, that will open the door up for Anthony to kind of, hit on her a little bit more and mess with her.
But it'll make her look bad also.
Yeah, it makes her look
because
bad.
she's bragging about him yesterday.
And then
all
today.
that, and then all
Right.
of a sudden he's with another woman. Right?
Now, who's going to tell Anthony is Chase.
Oh,
Yes.
Chase.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That like a female, Chase.
You're right.
Sometimes they like a female.
Candice tell Chase because Candice might not want to tell Chase either.
Don't tell Chase.
No, she's gonna tell him. She don't hide nothing from Chase. Chase hiding stuff from her.
She's messy, so she gonna tell her husband.
Oh,
but he gonna get on
Chase
her.
most definitely.
And
He
Chase
gonna
get on her
will tell
first.
Anthony.
All right, so let's take some comment and I'll play Angelina with her nonsense. So Donna says, this is why Iman doesn't take Shayla and Delicia out and about. They will embarrass him and cause a scene. Shayla can't even see how invested Delicia in regarding to Iman. She thought, normally Shayla would pick up on stuff like that, but they're just not letting her be smart enough in that department.
No,
Shayla wants, she wants Shayla to know. And Marianne says the view were good because people thought she was getting her karma.
Yeah.
They just trick us, that's all. That was the best when Shayla popped up to Amber's house. I know, I love that scene. Oh my goodness. I didn't even feel sorry one bit for Shayla that morning. And Carolyn said, Dolly said to Carolyn, Shayla did all of that to end up apologizing to him like a fool. Really? I can't wait to see that. Marianne, exactly. And then Nancy says, why Delicia didn't go home? Why she went upstairs? And then
that's what I was asking too.
Really? I haven't seen the skit, so let me just play the skit. Let me just take 5 more comments. Delicia better be glad Angelina got out. She would have picked up on her being in her feelings. That is true, Magnolia. And Marianne says, Anthony never takes Shayla out. He left Shayla in the car and Shayla decided to go inside the house and dreaming of kicking Amber out. And then Delicia was hot like a fish grease. And Nania says, Marian, I don't know. Tiana Taylor was a singer. Gonna listen to her music. Really, I didn't know, Nania?
Yeah, I was looking for something. Jennifer Hudson. And I found Tiana Taylor.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Got a whole album out.
Yeah, she's very good. She's multiple personality there. She's an actor, actress. She writes songs. She directed. She modeled.
But she's
a fashion designer. She does everything.
I want to hear it. Yeah, I'm
all the women are crazy. Iman is big time player. Of course he is.
I think Delicia went upstairs because Delicia know Iman is gonna come behind her upstairs. That's why she went upstairs.
No, he's not going to go while Shayla is there. He's not.
Shayla is going to go away, and Iman is going to find him way upstairs.
And they're going nowhere. Not today. Maybe another day.
And Dallas says, right, everything goes over Shayla Ed because she does have a one-track mind. And Marianne says, I was always wondering what she meant when she told Amber, you got one more thing, when she went to check Amber about Anthony dealing with each other. And Shayla's supposed to be on meds. And she said it's her allergy pill. And then Steffi Max says, you all see how Iman was looking at Delicia when she was upstairs. And I'm glad she told it. Shayla, LOL. And Damita says, hi, Steffi. Mark Root. Okay, she's just ailing up people in the chat. And then Tina says, Sheila is not on earth right now. She is in La La La.
Of course, she's in La La
Land.
It is understood that Delicia gave up the cookie yesterday when she gave Iman a tour of her new place. So she leaped out of the car first because she's too invested. And you're absolutely right, Donna.
She's too.
And
Way too.
Tina is laughing. And Damita says, I don't think she's been on her meds for over 2 years now. Janet says, I love every bit of it. Ruth says, Shayla believes that being with Iman, she ends up like Amber. Because Amber told her she will always be a baby mama because she's a bottom feeder. Okay, let me play this one here. And here is Mama Bear just come into the rescue.
Wait a minute. What the heck happened now?
She's so silly.
Me and Delicia just ran up on Iman. He was outside on a date with a girl, sitting outside in public, broad daylight. So we pull up on them because I get a call from Candace, of all people, saying that she saw Iman with another girl.
Tracy's wife, Candace?
Yes. We pull up on them and I'm like, who is this girl? Who is that, Iman? So you sitting over here cheating on me in broad daylight in public, out on a date? You supposed to be working. You telling me you so busy. You at ESPN, blah, blah, blah. You doing your podcast, but then I'm getting calls. You embarrassing me publicly?
Yeah, she did.
You want to be embarrassed privately then?
No, but
funny.
We're in the heat of the moment. Of course, she's gonna want to fight.
Okay.
But all he kept saying was the police don't get arrested. I'm like,
oh, I'm at a business meeting. What type of business meeting you at? You playing in my face?
Wait a minute. So here's the thing. One, he was right about that because you're a mother. You have no time to be arrested. That's crazy.
Now, like a little girl.
Also, I'm glad that you were there, but please do not allow this one to get into those fisticuffs. You've got
no, I got her in the car. I got her out of there.
Thank you for that. Thank you, because as I've said before, Iman is a child in his mind. He's loose in the drawers. He stays high.
Yeah.
Talk about that. But here's the thing that I need to share with both of you ladies. You don't ever go out in these streets, and trust me, I've been guilty of it. But you never go out in these streets and allow yourself to be drugged down to their level. He's a child. You are a mother with a young child. You have so much more to lose than he does.
Selena, hush.
So much more. You have got to be able to hold your.
Okay, I can't listen to her anymore. I may go to the second.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Should have killed me. Should have stressed me
Me too,
out.
Shaman. I'm with you.
She was stressing me out.
I put on 10 years when I listened to Angelina.
Did you know there's another skit right there? That one?
Yes, I saw it. Hold on, let me just speed up this one fast.
Complete with design, images, layout.
Yeah, you're trying to embarrass my daughter.
Again, I don't even like you're a parent, so I'm respectful. I'm just saying, like, we got to have a conversation before I could even get to this part that you getting at. I'm not trying to be. I don't be arguing with people. And like,
who's arguing? Who's arguing here, sir?
So now you need to have a conversation with Shayla. Now
I definitely need to, because she pulled up in the driver's seat, pulled up recklessly into a parking spot, and had everybody looking at us in the parking lot.
I had everybody looking at us.
Chill out.
You had everybody looking at us being there.
You got out and co-signed it like you just cool with how that went. That could have went.
Yeah, Iman, and it could have went left, and it should have went left.
Yeah. Again, so you doing it again where like you still amped up and you trying to take it up a notch. And this is a conversation that needs to be about us calming down. And
No. We have to take it up a notch because I've asked you to be a man and not to do the things that you are now happily doing and in public.
Now I'm being told
in the same city.
That's what I'm saying. You should probably handle this conversation so we can have a conversation, because now I'm being told how to be a man. Right? I'm pretty good at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really let people come around here telling me what to do and telling me how to walk. I know how to put my left foot in front of my right foot and do what I want. I don't know.
Look at Delicia's face. Oh my God,
just drive up recklessly like that.
Do you think that she can stop me, Iman? Do you think
not
that
about her
anybody can
stopping
stop
you.
me?
She should have advised
You should have not been out in broad daylight with another woman.
Be a guard like
When I was out in public, what was I doing? Handling business like I'm always doing.
And that go about Shayla and Anthony.
That was like a date.
Every time
You
I'm
was out on a
every time
date.
I'm supposed to do something, it get handled.
Were you out on a date?
No. But I still don't even get questioned about it. I don't need to get questioned from you. I don't need no questions from you. And I don't need no questions from you.
All right, Mom.
Like, I don't need no question.
Actually,
I didn't really come to give replies like that. I came to have a conversation with Shayla. I'm not trying to take it to no level, but yeah. You should probably
He shut them down.
He ain't wrong.
Clearly at this
He
very
is
moment.
not
I
wrong.
have stood right here in this house and I've told you.
He shut them down. He's like, I ain't come to give replies.
Exactly.
Lower your self-esteem and your standards.
Sorry, y'all. Iman won that round.
But listen,
Yeah, let me go
they didn't
first. Yeah, I like the way he handled Angelina.
I love it.
Because he's like, I ain't trying to go. I'm not going there. I'm not giving you no replies.
Exactly.
But then the other thing is also in my review, I put in this one, Angelina needs to stop.
She sure do.
She can't force Shayla to do anything. You can only advise her on what to do, but she needs to get out of Shayla's business. You've told the girl that she needs some discernment, that things go over her head, and you've told her everything she needs to know about Iman. Let her find it out
Let
for
her
herself.
find out. Remember, she talked to her about pit holes, and she said she didn't want her to hit the pit hole. That's life.
Yeah. So basically, let her find out. She got to do this on her own. She's a grown woman, and she has to make those mistakes on her own. Other than that, she will never make them because you're trying to hold them. You're trying to hide them from her.
Yeah.
Let her do it, and she just gonna fall. Hopefully, she won't fall too hard, but she'll fall. She'll get back up.
To ride again.
Yeah, she'll do it again. But yeah.
And they didn't even hear. They didn't even hear Iman and Delicia in the background.
No.
Arguing, and like, why are they arguing? But Shayla and Angelina, like, I don't know,
guys. Anil is on at 8 o'clock.
Okay, so let me talk.
Okay, so y'all gotta wrap
that's
up.
fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm going to moderate the panel tonight.
Yes. All right. So here we go.
Emotionally hijacked. If you had a bad day, whatever you thinking about, you can't do nothing like that. A public figure, but I'm also an athlete.
I'm not hearing it.
A lot of things, and all of them are positive. Thank the Lord. I don't need to get put in a negative light just because you don't understand something on the pull-up. Especially when you're pulling up in the parking lot at 30 miles an hour, pulling into a spot and just hopping right out. Like, you barely parked the car. Like, it's coming and doing that, causing a
There's
scene.
one more after this, and then that's the last one.
They could take pictures, they could do that. Now we got to deal with more drama. What if the deal that I'm trying to do don't go through now? Just because an investor doesn't want to be a part of it because I got drama with me.
All I did was see
What's
you
funny?
out
He's good.
on a date.
What's
Because
funny?
when you talk, do you really be believing some of the things that you say?
Yes.
So you was on a business meeting.
That's what I'm saying. When I say something, people should believe it.
No, but
And
sometimes
usually
when you talk, I don't think that you think before you talk because you sound dumb.
Delicia.
Is this why you didn't help? This is why you didn't help? You just let her go emotionally.
So you were on a business meeting, is what you're saying, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm working.
And you were looking at her
How much you pay for
manicure.
this house? How much you pay for this house?
Oh,
Get
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
Get him, Iman.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like, if I don't have the money to pay for the house, we all gonna be sitting around the island just talking crazy. We just all sit around the island.
I ain't mad at him.
No, I need to go to work. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta have the conversations I gotta have. Either way, even if I was on a date, you can't do that. Because what if other people in there could be potential whatever?
Even if I was on the date.
Right.
He's good.
He manipulated them right there. This is gaslight at the finest. He is good. Okay, let's finish up with the video so everybody can hear, and then we will keep. I'll play this one and I'll play the last one. We'll say a few words, then we jump off because 8 o'clock we're on O'Neill. All right,
Yeah, I
guys.
need a break.
And I have to go eat.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a date, do y'all really think?
You have this king mentality of you can have all these women. You think you're a king?
Oh, I am a king. I don't think. That's another one. See, that's not funny to me.
You better go find your man, Delicia.
Play for the king.
You know what?
But I am a king.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right, what?
I'm out of here.
Remember, that's who you chose to ride passenger so that you can come.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
That's my best friend.
Okay, yeah. Talking about choosing.
Hey, listen.
I see what you
You
guys
can't do that no
saying.
more.
She went upstairs to see.
You just can't. Like, I totally get your mama coming in here and having to put her foot down and everything. She's a parent. I get it. But you're going to have to handle that too, because you know you was dead wrong. Y'all still don't know who Sabrina is.
I'm wrong?
You still don't know.
Who is Sabrina?
I
You
told
could
you
have
3
told
times.
me.
You've been so mad and so
You could
emotional.
have told me though. All I know is that I'm getting calls that you're out with another woman publicly. That's crazy.
That's gonna start fire.
Your friend was being extra.
She's gonna go in his phone now when he's sleeping. Trust me on that.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna go off on Candace in the podcast room.
It ain't Candace's fault. Sure.
She's gonna say, "Why did you tell me that?" Blah blah blah. And
You
then
are the one
Candace
that
is
Iman
gonna
and
snap.
I are fighting. You shouldn't have called me and tell me anything.
That's right, y'all, man. Yep.
She gonna play victim like she always does.
Yes, she is.
And you're a good man. You're a hardworking man. I know money
Oh
doesn't
gosh,
grow
not
on
this.
trees, and you provide for me.
I can't with Shayla.
I can't with Shayla, Angelina. They age me.
That's why my eyes are so dark underneath. I can't sleep.
I'm playing it. Sorry.
It's just that you're gone so often. It really just makes me insecure. I really believe that you're working. And
Miss
I know
B, I'm
you're
looking at you.
a great father to your kids.
Well, you're going upstairs to Delicia.
Hardworking man. I know money doesn't grow on trees, and you provide for me. And I live a very comfortable life because of you.
Sad.
But it's just triggering to see you out with another woman and you didn't even communicate that to me. What am I left to think? You're right.
Gotta tell you every move.
You are. Everybody's watching. And you're right. I can't act like that and jeopardize what you have going on in your life. So I apologize. Iman, I'm not playing about you. So don't play with me.
I can't with Shayla. Oh.
But do you forgive me?
And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't like that. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, not having that control in that situation. Like, that could have went a lot of different ways. I done seen some of the most, innocent little misunderstandings go so left. And I really do. I enjoy you. Like, I like you a lot. But it's stuff like this, the insecure movements. It's like I don't do well with that. Like, I don't see you as somebody that needs to feel insecure. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at you, I don't see insecure on your face. Like, but when I see you wear it, it does bother me. Like, this makes me uncomfortable, that it feels like, man, my shorty don't know that if I'm sitting at dinner doing whatever, if I'm sitting at lunch doing whatever, she can't trust and believe in that. She can't tell her shorty that hit her phone like, hey, but I know my dude and I know what he doing, so stay out of that. That bothers me. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little checked out right now.
I'm sorry, and I'll do better for you. Okay? Do you forgive me?
I'll forgive you.
Can I help you forgive me? I'm good at that. You like me or you love me?
And that's my problem right there.
You like me or you love me?
That's my weakness right there.
Yeah. Let me just relieve some of your stress. Make it better.
That's all she's good at.
Come on.
Delicia upstairs, y'all.
She don't care. Her bedroom is downstairs. Delicia walking on them the other morning and they went right back.
Oh Lord. No, it's just that Iman, okay, you supposed to care because Delicia is upstairs.
Iman don't care. Iman is
Yeah.
That's what the 15,000 a month is for Delicia is hush money.
Exactly.
Delicia is getting hush money, so she can't say anything.
Hold on, panel. So Daddy says,
Go.
Angelina went to protect Shayla from going to jail when she orchestrated Amber going to jail. Make that make sense. And guys, I can't read the rest of your comments. We have to get off here. Thank you guys for being here with us. I'll just let the panel finish up what the last word. And we'll catch you over at O'Neill at 8 o'clock. Guys, tonight is moderator night. We thank you. Miss B, what's your last word, please?
I enjoyed myself with you ladies, and I'll come back and visit you again.
Thank you.
I have fun.
We have fun as well.
Thank you, darling. And Terrian? What Terrian doing?
She don't seem like she hears. She's on mute.
Why was she? Oh, she muted herself.
Looks so. Okay, so guys, we're as usual. I just want to say thank you for joining us, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to Sharon Reviews, Nana Sis Chat, and Miss B Reviews. We need to subscribe to all these lovely ladies. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to have anything for another 3 years because I'm not retiring for another 3 years and I don't have time to. But I'll always be a guest on Nana and on Sharon, and I will also be on O'Neill Wednesday night moderator.
I can't hear you guys.
Okay, what is the last word?
Guys.
What is your last word?
I just want to say
no, you guys
thank you.
mute me.
I didn't mute you.
As usual, I just want to say thank you for joining us, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to Sharon.
Who is saying that?
Nana Sis Chat and Miss B Reviews. We need to subscribe to all these lovely ladies. You don't.
Okay, it was Terrian thing. Is she have the thing is on? Okay. Terrian, your phone, whatever you're listening to was feeding. And anyway, you have any last words?
Another 3 years, and I don't have time to.
Okay, I'm kicking her out of this studio. All right, so Daniel, what you have to say?
Oh, great show. Miss B, thank you. And I hope you will come on my show one day in the very near future. And I keep an eye out for you.
Okay, let me know.
I know you think I'm crazy because some of my stuff.
Y'all all right.
And chat, thank you so much for your support. Without you guys, it wouldn't be the same. So, and thank you, new moderators. I'm sure we'll get together. And thank you, Sharon, for hosting today.
You're welcome.
Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'll see you on the other side.
And then,
moderator night.
Hold on, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, chat family. We love you. We appreciate you for supporting us, and we appreciate you. And Miss B, thank you very much for coming on. And in the future, I think I'm gonna need your email so that we can just email each other. I sent you my email in your chat. If you look in your chat, you'll see it. So that way I can have your email address so I can send you a link whenever we need you on air. And I appreciate everybody. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to me and Nanya show channel. And also one more thing, guys. We love you. And please help us get to 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And with that being said, thanks again, Miss B, Carmen, and Nanya. And Nanya will be on tomorrow, guys. We're gonna be on Nanya chat tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow I might be able to come on, but I might be on the road, so I'll just join. And
I'll just send you a link anyway, of course.
Yeah, send me the link because I also have to go to my aerobics class, my water aerobics.
I put my
yes,
email in the private chat.
Yeah,
You
thank
did?
you.
I don't
Yeah.
see it.
I
It's
just
in
sent
the
it.
private chat, Nani.
I
Okay,
don't have
stay on.
private
Let me
chat.
just end the chat. Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Thank you. Bye, Miss B.